free, so there's no reason to wait anymore. Call QC Kinetics today, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. Call QC Kinetics today.
Looking for adventure on 2 wheels or 4? Honda of Russellville has the largest Honda selection in the entire state. ATVs, motorcycles, dirt bikes, scooters, and side-by-sides, all priced to move. From the trail to the mud and back again. Check out our Mud Pro series featuring Ranchers, Foremans, and Rubicons. Want more power? Try our Mud Slayer packages on Pioneers and Talons. From mild to wild, Honda of Russellville has exactly what you're looking for. Visit us on Facebook or check out HondaofRussellville.com.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Like, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic.
Hello Friday, I've been waiting for you for a long time. You just saved me when my life came tumbling down. And I know you're gonna leave me. Hello Friday, I've been waiting for you for a long time.
3, 2.
Yeah, look at John, baby.
Yes, I'm very pleased with where we are after 2 games, and we certainly know that the competition level is going to rise big time going into a hostile environment over at Ole Miss. And since I've been the head coach, we haven't won over there. We played 2 really close games, but we haven't been able to win, and have a lot of respect for their team and their players and their coach. So looking forward to starting SEC play and being on, ESPN at 6 o'clock. We're excited about it.
Hello, Friday, and welcome into the zone. We are on the road today. We are celebrating the Paul and Mary Lewis Golf Tournament. They're actually underway. It's a smaller morning group. Expect a much bigger crew this afternoon. DJ Williams, the former television star, Justin Acri, and the Pigskin Preacher all here in attendance today. Glad to have you with us. Thanks for tuning in. Christian Weaver holding it down back in the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. And we will be talking about a lot of things sports-related and otherwise today. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, how was it, sir?
It was good. Big shout-out to producers and all hands that were on deck. I did not expect a lot of the things I saw this morning, but it was really cool hearing from all of my former colleagues over the past years. Even when I first started, Greg D. even was up and at it. So That was fun. What do you need?
Try to tip him down. Go ahead.
Okay.
So how many years had you been there all together?
10 years. 10 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, 10 years. It's been fun. Even had Coach Nutt give a little shout out. Had Aaron Nolan, Natalie Walters. I mean, I can go through all the people that have been a part of KRK in the past, but it was I was holding it strong all day. And I was just like, I can't do this. I can't let Justin see me up here and get emotional. And I was good all day until, I have this thing that I've done for past 10 years. I do hometown hellos. And my key one is my 652 hometown hello. It's your last hometown hello before you had to work or school for the morning. Mm-hmm. Said 10 years straight, every weekday. And it was they put it in the prompter, and my mom gave me the last one. And it was always pretty good. It almost got me.
Do you think that I'm going to say anything about you crying?
Oh, no.
I cry all the time.
Oh, no. I didn't say you would do anything.
I'm not saying a word.
Yeah.
When do you cry? I haven't seen you cry.
Oh,
I cry a lot.
Yeah.
Not around me.
He does.
No, I don't cry around you.
I must irritate you.
You do.
I appreciate that.
But I love you.
See, I balance him out.
Yeah.
You do get under my skin occasionally, but today we're all about joy and fun.
It is fun. And I'm excited for their future, too.
We had enough drama and negativity in the world this week. I think we're going to focus on happiness and joy.
Goodness.
I'm down for that.
Let's just focus on football and fun things because there's too many scary, terrible things in the world.
Yeah.
And if you have to chase Taylor Green around, that's a terrible and scary thing, too.
What are we doing?
So let's see. Yeah, we do have – sometimes we have Wi-Fi issues down here, so let's have to do the best we can. Anyway, looking forward to bringing you the show today. We do have a number of guests, and our video may be a little bit iffy today, but bear with us. And you can see Christian's handsome face all day. That's the good news. Clint Stoerner will join us in 20 minutes. We'll talk to him Chris Crain Dodge Jeep Ram, the Big Lot. He'll be talking to us about the matchup this weekend, his thoughts on the SEC games, and what he saw in last week's performance from Arkansas. Tom Murphy at 11, much of the same. And he will be following the Red White Report, which is brought to you by UAMS Ortho Now. The line has moved again in the Arkansas-Ole Miss game. It is down to 6.5. Wow. Arkansas less than a touchdown dog on the road. Growing optimism in Oxford for the Hogs. Zack will join us with some of the latest props. And I will tell you this, some of the props are crazy to me. Anytime touchdown Taylor, anytime touchdown Washington, both really good numbers. The over-under on rush yards and pass yards are very reasonable, I think. And I'd say I liked it the first time I saw it, and a lot of times my initial indication or inclination is wrong. But Arkansas is over under 26.5 points. That seems quite low to me.
I'd hit the over 5 times before the show's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arkansas is going to score 30 points.
Now
Ole Miss might score 40. That's what
right.
you're worried about.
They might.
And they
That's
might
what I
score,
said.
And they might score 28.
Well, that's what I said. I think they'll score 30, and if it's not enough, it's not enough. But I think they'll score 30 points this week.
Yes.
Anyway, Champs and Chumps brought to you by the Washita Bar and Grill and BKC Home Builders. Appreciate both of them. They've got a big, fun weekend on tap per usual. And so want you to head down there and check them out if you haven't been there lately or ever. Rob sent me their note. What do they got today? What's today? Friday? The Christine DeMeo Band. And then Sunday Bingo, 11:30 to 2. Always fun. They're doing brunch on Saturday and Sunday now. And then they always do Monday Fun Days. They've got Larry's Miller Monday. I don't know what that is. Deals all day from 11 to 11. So if you're looking for a place to hang out, maybe you're off on Monday and Tuesday. Some people on TV have weird schedules. I used to be that guy.
Not anymore.
I used to go to Hot Springs all the time. That's how I got turned on to the Hot Springs Documentary Film Festival because I was like, I'm the only one off. What am I going to do? And I was like, what is this film festival?
Man, I love that thing.
I used to go down there and spend 2 or 3 days. It was great.
Yeah.
We were there last year, right?
We're going there this year if they'll have us back.
Okay.
And if they won't, we're
I'm
going to
in.
go anywhere.
I'll be
anyway.
there.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, nobody
Go there
likes
and
it.
hang around all day and
Just
watch
hang out.
movies.
Nobody
Okay.
likes it more than this guy. You got to fix that headset. It's too cockeyed. It's going to drive me
looks
crazy.
weird.
Fantastic.
I was going to let it be.
Yeah, it's all cockeyed. All right, so last
you
night.
said, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say your props in. I don't know if it'll be that high scoring.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't know. It said at 62.5. I took the under.
Well, it's 61.5, 62.5. It's moved all over the place. 63.5. It's been all over. All I know is if Arkansas doesn't score 26.5, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yeah. You want to see what I got from what I locked in at?
Sure.
Tell me what you think.
All right.
The first two you'll love.
Okay.
You'll love. It's almost easy money. Total rushing yards by Mike Washington.
Yes. Over.
59.5.
Love.
I got over.
Yep.
Anytime touchdown score.
I mean, assuming he has to play in the second half, I think it's going to go over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anytime touchdown score. I like Braylon Russell in the red zone.
All right.
I like it.
Fine.
And then under 62.5. That's going to be the tricky one.
Okay.
We'll see.
I think if the game goes under 62.5, it'll be interesting. That's a good mix.
That's a good mix.
So you're rooting for a 31-30 game, Hogs.
I just going back looking at the tape against Kentucky, they're not. I think we're so used to seeing Ole Miss blow it out of the water.
Yeah, one time, DJ.
Yeah,
one
yeah.
time in my life.
Yeah.
They've been good.
Yeah.
Well, there's two reasons why the over has come down and the line has come down. It's because people are not optimistic, A, about Ole Miss in general, but also because of
quarterback.
Simmons' health. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and did we really think that this guy was going to be Jackson Dart 2.0 anyway?
Listen,
I didn't
I mean,
think so.
I can't take this.
Well, I don't know.
It's like your first day. You're like
it's
a
the
little
headset.
fledgling Bambi.
Well,
no,
you
the
guys,
headset's fine.
the equipment here is like from
it's
the
fine.
Marconi Museum.
There's nothing wrong with the equipment. The equipment's quite fine. Just put the headset on right
heaven's
because you're bugging Dad. Anyway, you're all good.
It looks. Yeah, that looks.
Yeah, he's-
We got
he's
better
straight up.
stuff at church than the radio station does. I've never understood
There's not a
that.
single thing wrong with any of our equipment, actually. It all works just fine when you know how to operate it. Now, I can't speak for the morning guys.
So
but
you're
we know what we're
blaming
doing.
the operator error on the morning guys.
Yeah,
Well,
usually. But, I
okay.
mean, and sometimes you do get gremlins. I mean, occasionally things
Yeah.
don't work. Like our Wi-Fi is not working here, but that's nobody's fault.
not us.
Except for the...
Is
we're,
it?
We're inside of an internet hole here. This is kind of a weird Wi-Fi
It was like
spot.
that last
Yeah.
year. It was like this last year.
It's been like that for 10 years since we've been coming here. So it's going to be like that next year, too, and it's
Yeah.
okay. We'll live. You don't have to see our face every single day for us to do the show. If you can hear our voices, you can get by.
I laughed when Tommy and those guys on the morning show went to England and Scotland. They were playing, the birthplace of golf. The reception was perfect. They come right down the road to Rebsamen, a mile from the station, and it goes out.
If
So I
that
think
isn't
we're
the
right
most
about
morning
that.
show thing ever, I don't know what is.
It really was. Yeah.
But that's okay. Listen, we all have our issues on occasion. I mean, I'm really kind of jinx it if I keep talking. I don't want to screw us up.
No, don't mess it up.
Christian, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. Pretty well. Not too bad.
Okay, good. I was like, golly, are we okay? Are we still on? My Wi-Fi's not working. I'm trying to stay on Wi-Fi. So, Christian, we're going to be a complete crapshoot. So if somebody's on the phone, let me know.
Yep.
Our AT&T thing, I think, is not working. I don't know why. It's plugged up. I don't know what's going on. Did this get turned off? Oh, my goodness gracious. What are we doing? Anyway, last night I went to Oaklawn. They had a sold-out show for Jamie Johnson. Absolutely phenomenal. I've seen Jamie Johnson 3 times now. That was the best show. So Jamie's he's kind of a, how do I say it? I don't want to say low energy, but he's not a guy that's going to do a lot on stage. He's going to sing. He's going to say a few words. He's going to do his thing. But they have actually incorporated, Genius, I think, incorporated a video element to the whole show. So every song has basically a video going behind it, and it's thematic to what they're doing.
Like
The one for In Color was phenomenal.
Ooh.
Yeah, not quite.
Well,
but it was real cool. And that's a great intimate venue. There's not a bad seat in the Oaklawn Event Center. I've never seen a concert there until last night. It was outstanding. He was so good, and I mean, he was singing his ballads. He sang Eastbound and Down better than Jerry Reed ever did. All due respect, Jerry Reed, R.I.P. I mean, he was amazing. He was all over the place, but he played a ton of covers, a lot of Arkansas theme stuff. He played a Glenn Campbell song. He played a Johnny Cash song. I mean, it was a great lineup, and he played it. There was only a couple songs he didn't play of his own that I wanted to hear, but I can't complain.
What was the song that did it? Were you like, "Ooh, this is cool"?
I like. I mean, all of them were really good. I mean, the covers were really good. Honestly, he played like 5 or 6 covers, I think.
How's In Color?
Great.
Ooh.
The video was amazing. Kind of got me in my feels.
Got you a little bit.
Yeah. He also dedicated a song to Charlie, who was obviously shot and killed this week in Utah. His last song. That was the only thing. A couple people complained, like, I would like to have had more of an upbeat, fun sort of finish, but it was a very poignant moment in the at the end of it. But it was good. It was almost like a revival. People were up, and I mean, it was almost like a church ceremony. Pigskin.
There's a time to laugh and a time to cry.
Thank you.
We've had some of both this week.
Turn. It was good though. Really good show. The only thing I will say is this: I'm leaning towards, and again, I know how we are. We're very much like connected to our phones. DJ's scrolling right now as we're doing the show. It's very typical. I do it too. We are all connected to our phones. It is kind of sad to me that we are so dependent on them that we cannot get through an hour and a half or 2-hour experience without hanging out on our phone. I literally made it a point last night to take one picture. I did not take any videos. I took a picture of Jamie Johnson on stage because I thought it was a cool setup.
Then you listen to the music.
And I put my phone away.
Good.
I am leaning towards, and I have been to shows like this. When I went to see Bob Dylan, this was the way it was. They make you lock your phone up when you walk in the door. When you go see Dave Chappelle, you don't get your phone in there. At least you can sneak it probably, but they ask and they try to push for no phones. Again, how you enjoy an experience is really up to you. That's not my issue. When you distract other people around you, it becomes my issue. So I will say a brief rant about the woman in front of me in row 6. She was texting her friends, scrolling on Facebook. I'm like, I wanted to go, lady, why are you even here? And it's a dark arena, right? You're in the moment. It's this great scene up on stage with these beautiful voices. He has horns, a couple sax players, trumpet player, guitar players. They're great. You know, it's so good. And this lady's on here with a bright screen. And I felt so bad for the guy next to her because he wanted to say, and he was a big old dude, and he could have said, lady,
turn that off.
Because her husband was a little older. It's not like he was going to get in his face.
Yeah.
But I give that guy a ton of credit because he held his.
You could see it, though?
Yeah, I could tell he was annoyed. And I'm like, I'm annoyed for you. I'm annoyed for me because I'm right behind her, and the glare of her phone is in my face. Put your friggin' phone away. And then, like the 3 songs she knew, she'd jump up and start videotaping. And I'm like, lady, you got to get a clue. Like, you don't belong at concerts. And I get increasingly annoyed by humans in general. But the phone connection, the phone commitment, the phone just reliance is gross and sad. We got to stop it. We got to stop it.
No argument there. The greatest thing about going to the Masters, you will not see a cell phone on the entire grounds. No one is allowed to bring one in. And everyone is afraid to sneak it in because if they catch you, you're thrown out and you're banned for life.
That's good.
So there's no phones. My son looked at me last time we were there. He said, look at this. Everyone's paying attention to the golf.
Pigskin, when I went to Bob Dylan, it was a revelation. And I didn't have any expectations. I didn't expect it to be very good. But I'm like, well, it's Bob Dylan. You go see Bob Dylan if you can go. And Natalie had tickets, so I was like, yeah, I'll take along.
I've seen Bob 3 times.
It was great.
Yeah.
I was very impressed. But also I think the experience was so much better because it was immersive. I'll tell you this, at the risk of getting in trouble, hopefully she's not listening. I don't think she'll get mad about this. The other day we were about to watch the Charlie Sheen thing, right? And I'd been scrolling on my phone because she was doing some other stuff. And then she sat down, and she wanted to, like, check up on some things. She's like, well, let's start it. I said, no. And she's like, what? I said, no.
We're going to start it when we're both ready to watch.
We're going to immerse in this, and we're going to watch this together. I want to share this experience so then we can talk about it later. I don't want you to miss half the show and then be like, what happened? And look, there before the grace of God go on. I cannot be a hypocrite. I've done it. I do it. But I'm really going to make it a point to try to be more immersive.
Good for you.
And so you know what? We really enjoyed the experience. And if you haven't seen that documentary yet, I only watched the first hour, Christian.
I bought his book, Audible.
Yes.
He narrates it.
Yeah. It's got to be great.
I don't think I can listen to it in the car with my dad.
No.
I think there'll be some language.
He'll live.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. It is, Christian, it's so well produced. I mean, I was glued to it. I was glued to it in a way that I never thought I would be. It is so good, I cannot wait to watch the rest of it tonight. And I think there's multiple parts, but it's outstanding.
Did you hear yet the toast that his dad made when he married the girl after Denise Richards, Brooke Mueller?
We haven't gone that far yet. Don't ruin it for me.
You want me to tell you?
No,
He's got a toast. It's really good. So just keep your eyes open for it.
Let me watch
Got
that
a
bad
$1
boy.
million baby.
I'm looking forward to it. Anyway. Yeah, no doubt.
Shut up, Christian.
It's too soon? Anyway.
I paid my dues for that, Christian. I've done my penance.
So part of me today, again, I love my friends in the morning. I really do. And they do a great job. And it's good having Baz and Trey going over and checking out the local community before the games, even if it is Oxford. But they started talking. They said, do you think if Arkansas gets the chance, they'll run the score up on Ole Miss? And I thought, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen in this game. Anything's possible. But at the same time, I'm like, can we just try to let them win the game?
Yeah,
I'm like,
let's start with that.
Will Arkansas run it up is not something that even occurred to me, or certainly is not on my priority list. I don't care if they do, if they get the opportunity. But I'm like, are we getting a little too cocky? I know there's rising confidence.
I'll say I don't know yet what we have seen to boost that type of confidence. I mean, we saw this.
You saw him run through 2 undermatched,
You know what I mean?
overmatched teams.
Yeah.
But the offense looked good.
I mean, yeah.
I'll tell you what I thought. I watched a very athletic quarterback with an outstanding offensive coordinator, and the defense didn't know what to do last week. Then I watched, after that, Michigan play at Oklahoma, and they had a $12 million quarterback handing the ball off and throwing screen passes all day. So you got Petrino, and you're in it.
With all due respect.
Yeah. Better team. I mean, I get
With
that.
all due respect.
Yeah.
First of all, you told us they were going to lose
On
anyway.
the road. Yeah, I knew what was going to happen.
I'm going to get there.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
What?
That kid's got potential to be great.
He does.
I was paying a guy $2 million who stinks. And you know why he stinks? Because he's at Iowa. So it could be worse.
Yeah, when you raid the Dakotas, this just in, you might get somebody and you might not. He was good at that level.
He was great.
But
and it's not to say that you can't be great at the next level. I've seen guys go from FCS schools to FBS schools and play well. But here's the thing. If you want to ruin your career, if you do not care about anything except for getting a check in your last year
go to
of college,
Iowa and play quarterback.
100%. Take your $2 million and run. Because nobody's going to hire your ass to play quarterback professionally unless you go to Canada.
Pat Mahomes could leave the Chiefs and go play for Iowa State, and he would be awful.
Buddy.
Iowa. Rather. Iowa State they get the most out of their guys.
Patrick Mahomes Sr. could play quarterback there right now, and he'd be just as good.
Ferentz, I mean, he's just so prehistoric in his offensive mindset.
They can change offensive coordinators.
Doesn't matter.
They can do whatever they want. They can get whoever they want at quarterback. But the problem is, all Ferentz wants to do, and let's be honest, he's averaging like 9 wins a year, which a lot of teams would love.
Works.
He wants to play complimentary football. Complimentary football means run the ball, 3 and out, punt it away, have a great punter, play field position game, try to win game 16-13.
You just described Sharon Moore at Michigan. Same mind. I mean, the Big Ten breeds people like that.
Well, you guys have won a national title recently.
Yeah,
so
we
sorry.
have, but I'm not
going to boo. Too bad for you.
Yeah.
Iowa's going to be lost this. And again, how do you go, hey, Ferentz, you're giving most of your salary back to the school, and you are averaging 9 wins a year, but it's like you are in this Groundhog Day thing. At least for Arkansas, it's interesting, right? We never know what's going to happen.
You ain't telling.
They might win 10, and they might win 2. It's so exciting. This year, yeah, go ahead.
I said I feel like I'm not really good at what we're supposed to be doing because I really don't know what to expect this weekend.
You will the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Give it 3 weeks, and we'll know exactly what we have.
I know what to expect, I think, the next 2 weeks if what happens this week happens like I think it will.
Yeah.
And if Arkansas's offense continues to look dynamic, impressive, and they move the ball and score points.
Go 3-0. They could.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they will.
No, I
Next
agree.
3 weeks.
100%.
Yeah, they can outscore people.
There's no question.
That's it.
I feel a lot better. There's less trepidation for me at the Memphis game, regardless of the outcome this weekend. And
I don't think Memphis can keep up with their offense.
If you start 4-0,
oh man,
look at the legend Ed David in the house. If you start 4-0,
a Notre Dame game is going to be the epicenter of the college football world.
And again, in this crazy society we live in, with this transfer happy world we're dealing with, you don't know year to year. If you watched Notre Dame against Miami and you came away super impressed with their offense, I'm sorry, we are not looking for the same things. And if you don't think that kid may crap the bed in Fayetteville, give me a break. The other thing is, too, they're playing A&M this weekend. Are you telling me if A&M goes to South Bend this week and beats them, you're not going to feel real good and be like, Arkansas, there's no excuses for losing to Notre Dame. That'll be their second loss of the year, and they're coming down here? Come on now.
A&M's not going to win in South Bend.
You think if Notre Dame takes care of business, Arkansas takes care of business, we could potentially get game day in Fayetteville?
1,000%.
Of course.
There's no doubt in my mind.
That's why I said the
Taylor Green's as exciting as anything going.
He is.
Notre Dame was in the national championship game last year. As long as they don't lose again, I think absolutely. And I don't know what other games are that weekend, but
I mean, would you take C.J. Carr over Taylor Green right now at quarterback? No way.
I can't name
No
5 guys
way.
in America I'd take over Taylor
That's
Green
what I'm
right
saying.
now.
That's why people are trending up on the Hogs.
College game day, is that game ever at 11?
Yeah.
Okay, they do it a lot. Okay.
Not a lot.
Big Ten and Ohio State play at noon every time they play. So
There's no nice
impact.
if they moved it, you know.
There's no impact, really. Yeah, it does suck. You're right.
Yeah.
But it is like it leads right up to it, and people are already out there earlier that way. So
True.
you get your tailgate going at 5
You're right.
instead of
Yeah, I
8.
know, right?
So I hate the 11 o'clock. I forgot it was 11. Why are you doing that to me?
My bad.
It's back-to-back. No, it's not back-to-back.
No,
weeks.
no, no,
Oh, it
no.
is back-to-back weeks.
Memphis
Memphis is at 11,
and then
yeah.
Notre Dame.
Back-to-back weeks.
11.
11. That sucks. Anyway, we got to hit a break. We'll talk to Clint Stoerner on the other side.
Question of the day, real quick.
It has been.
You already kind of talked about it, but the line is at 6.5. Ole Miss. What do you think
Yep.
happens? The
Yep.
options are Hogs win, Hogs lose but cover, Hogs lose don't cover.
Okay. It has been 10 years, if you can believe it, since the Henry Heave. 10 years.
Hey, I was there.
Since Ole Miss was knocked out of the SEC championship game by the Hogs. We're going to look back on that one and revel in it a bit.
DJ wasn't sad when they missed the playoff because of that play, was he? Like he was sad when Ole Miss missed the playoff last year.
Oh no,
And
that
they're
wasn't
gonna
a
miss the
thing. That wasn't a
playoff this
thing
year.
back then.
I'm just
That wasn't
okay.
a thing
I'm
back
just
then.
asking.
You weren't sad that they missed the SEC championship game.
No, that wasn't because of that game. Back at the Hunter Heave.
I will tell you this. Arkansas may have won the battle, but they have lost the war ever since, and I'll explain that when we come back. Clint Stoerner on the other side. It's 10:28. You're in the zone. We are live at Rebsamen Golf Course today for the Paul and Mary Lewis Golf Tournament. We're going to talk more about who Paul and Mary Lewis are, what they mean to this place and the city. So stick around. We're also going to try to get our Wi-Fi connected before the show's over. But I'm not that optimistic. That's Loverboy in the background. That'll be back-to-back sold-out shows tonight at Oaklawn. So kudos to the crew down there. Saw Wayne Smith, saw Zack, saw Chris Ho. Appreciate all those guys helping us out. Got us some seats last night. Really appreciate that. And, man, they're bringing in great stuff. I mean, back-to-back nights sold out. That's a big deal.
Come on.
Who would have thought?
Come on.
It's a great venue, too. There's not a bad seat in there. I stood in the back of the room and watched a little bit. It's a great spot. You
Nice.
cannot go wrong there. It's outstanding.
I like it.
It's kind of like the show,
Always.
except for the opposite.
The show.
We're back in a sec.
Everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody wants a new romance.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during the Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
This is Sports Center.
A busy weekend for Arkansas's 4 Division I teams. It all begins tomorrow at 3 o'clock as the Arkansas State Red Wolves host a top 15 opponent. It'll be number 14 Iowa State coming to town. Kickoff is set for 3 p.m. You can catch it on ESPN2. Then at 5 o'clock, Arkansas Pine Bluff takes on Lincoln, California. That's followed up at 6 o'clock by Tarleton State visiting UCA at 6 p.m. You can catch that game on ESPN+. And it all leads up to that 6 o'clock time time slot as the Arkansas Razorbacks are on the road in SEC play. They'll take on the Ole Miss Rebels at 6 o'clock on ESPN. You can also catch the game right here on 103.7 The Buzz. And the Hog Wild pregame show with Trey Schapp and David Basil will take place at 2 p.m. Central, also right here on The Buzz. I'm Josh Neighbors for The Buzz Radio Network.
Three Dog Night, Little River Band, Friday, September 19th at First Security Amphitheater. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Grab the 4-pack and save. Three Dog Night, Little River Band, Friday, September 19th, First Security Amphitheater.
Coach Kevin Kelly gets in the zone every Wednesday, presented by the Hatcher Agency, the top producer for health insurance in Arkansas for 35 consecutive years.
Proudly serving Little Rock and the surrounding areas, All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros is your trusted one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. We know that tire needs and auto repair services can be stressful and unplanned, but at All About Tire and Brake Tire Pros, we offer fast and simple financing for everyone. Whether you're looking for new tires or any kind of auto repair, we have your financing needs covered. Visit us in Mapleville or Little Rock today or online at allabouttireandbrake.com. Tire Pros. Love the drive.
Shipments of spring and summer fashions are arriving at Bell & Sword. That means swimwear from Saks, Peter Noir golf wear and shirts, Johnny O's store within a store. Be sure to check out the Faraday line and Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. So hurry in for a great value on quality men's clothing at Bell & Sword for your spring and summer items, and you'll look fantastic. Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in downtown Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
It's Justin Acri for CertaPro Painters, and I highly recommend the folks at CertaPro for your next project, whether it's for your home or your business. Interior or exterior, doesn't matter. They always go the extra mile. They painted the exterior of my home before, and what impressed me the most was the attention to detail. They notice a few boards that need minor repairs before they paint them. They will take care of that as well and save you headaches later on. Schedules fill up fast, so get on the schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate now at CertaPro.com.
If you are looking for a safe and loving home for you or your loved one, visit Heartland Rehabilitation and Care Center. Just 15 minutes from Little Rock and Benton, our skilled nursing staff is dedicated to providing quality long-term care and short-term therapy. Visit heartlandrehabcenter.com. You can call Heartland home.
You're back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
Stoerner, play action, looking, pumps, throws down the middle, touchdown, Arkansas, oh my!
Clint Stoerner is brought to you by Chris Crain Dodge Jeep Ram, the home of the big lot.
Stoerner throws hot, Emmanuel Good breaks the tackle, touchdown, Arkansas!
Visit them at Alcoa Road in Benton or check them out at chriscraincars.com.
Play fake, Stoerner steps out of trouble, wow. To a wide open receiver, it's Cobb towards the end zone, touchdown!
All right, 10:33. Let's bring Mr. Stoerner to the forefront, and we are, Christian, you don't have to punch him up. We are getting back on Wi-Fi here, I think, at least for our devices, maybe not our video. But hi, Clint. Happy Friday.
Yeah, baby. What's going on, fellas? How we doing?
Buddy, we're good. I mean, there is a growing level of optimism and excitement around here about this ball club. The line is moving in favor of the Hogs. There's clearly some national excitement about them. Taylor Green's leading the nation in touchdown passes. I mean, buddy, this should be a whale of a game this weekend over in Oxford.
It will be a monster game, and you know what I love about it as a Razorback fan is I feel like the floor for this team with Taylor Green at the quarterback position is higher than normal. So as a fan, I'm sitting there going, well, the just complete disappointment of a season and the inability to enjoy, you know, getting up and going to Razorback games and things of that nature, that is out the window. And now that may not be true. It's just how I feel. I think that is out the window. This week, this game is going to tell us as a fan, hey, buckle up, this is going to be a hell of a ride, and this has got a chance to be a special season. Or, hey, man, we've got some real flaws that the lesser teams weren't able to expose, and boy, we come down to earth when an SEC opponent is across the ball from us. So, man, I'm excited. That build-up is always the best part of, like, early season football for anybody, but definitely as a Razorback fan right now, again, with Bobby Petrino and Taylor Green on the offensive side of the ball, man, it makes for that level of excitement.
Okay, so where are you leaning? You leaning towards their contenders or pretenders?
You know, I don't know. I don't know, Justin. I know this. I know that Taylor Green, his ability to keep you in games, to allow the offensive coordinator to not be perfect, to allow the defense to make some mistakes. I know that, whether it's his athletic ability or his inconsistent ability to throw the football, and those two things I think give you a real chance. I don't know that it's going to be enough against an SEC opponent because, like I said, I've not been impressed with the physicality, if you will, the dog that you have up front on the offensive line. I think there's a chance they could get exposed, and then the overall speed offensively, I think could be a problem. And then defensively, as we've mentioned multiple times, whether it's the front getting pushed around early in a game 2 weeks ago, or the secondary that we've seen, just blowing coverages and allowing guys to run free in the secondary. Those things are cause for pause for me, but they're still, again, I've seen enough to get good and excited. So I can't answer your question. I know that's not good radio. I can't answer your question, but I'm absolutely stoked to see it answered on Saturday.
Amen.
I'm right there with you, Clint. Like, I'm over here thinking we've played amazing football first 2 weeks. Obviously, thanks to Brush Up, but I honestly have no idea what to expect because, when you look at Ole Miss, I mean, they don't scare me. I'll tell you that. But how quickly do you think you'll be able to know, watching that game, like how many possessions do you think it'll take for you to say, oh, we're in trouble, or, hey, we got a good ball team?
Well, I mean, you know as well as anybody, DJ. Hell, you put your hand in the dirt. For me, the quickest tell is, are you dominating up front, or are you getting dominated? Right? If it's kind of a stalemate, which really, if we're being honest, it probably should be against Ole Miss. It should at the very least be a stalemate. Then all of a sudden, the run game's effective. You can protect the quarterback to some degree, and you got to believe at least in the front seven, that Taylor Green his athletic ability is going to stand out in a big way. And so then you got to and Bobby Petrino, who was cooking last week. I mean, there were plays. I mean, Taylor Green had a monster day, and there were plays that were left on the field all over the place. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, a lot quicker. So Bobby's cooking. I think that the quickest way, and I mean, I give it 2 drives, man. 2 drives, we will be able to tell up front if it's going to be a crapshoot, or can we play hey, man, don't turn the football over, play smash mouth football, hit a couple of shots, let Taylor Green do his thing, and we can win this thing on the road. We can win us an SEC game. Yeah, I'll give it 2 drives, DJ, and it's absolutely on both sides of the football the same story every year for Arkansas, every single year since I was there. It's the same deal. Do you have the O-line? Do you have the D-line to hold up in the SEC play? And I'm talking middle-of-the-road SEC teams, not your top dogs. And no disrespect to Ole Miss. I know record-wise, they finish in the top. But from a O-line, D-line perspective, we should be able to stand toe-to-toe with them boys year in, year out. And I think we'll tell early in this game if we can or not.
Hey, Chief, what would surprise you more? Ole Miss gets 60 again this year, or Arkansas doesn't score 30?
What would surprise me the most?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I don't think either would surprise me.
You think? Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm 100%.
I don't think either.
Yeah, I'd be way more surprised if Ole Miss got 60 again this year like they did last year.
Well,
I think,
look,
and also
the
question is, can Arkansas
honest.
score on everybody? We're going to find out.
I think you need to watch 4th and 5 if you want to get the lowdown on Ole Miss and get the real scouting report of the opponent. I think I encourage everybody to go out there and do that. DJ does a hell of a job with it and is extremely insightful from an analyst perspective as well as a former player perspective. I think it's money. I've not studied Ole Miss, so I don't know exactly what they're bringing to the table. But I don't think, I'll be honest with you, again, when you in the SEC, Justin, for me, if you don't have dudes that can separate, if you don't have dudes that can make a defense pay for making a mistake, whether it's blowing a coverage or if we block up a an inside zone perfect or an outside zone toss, anything like that, if we block it up perfect, can you hit your head on the goalpost? If you can't make SEC teams pay when you do that, then you just can't do it often enough to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
that is just a huge factor here, man. If you've got one or two of those guys, I mean, I could see Arkansas scoring 30, 40 points, no doubt. Lane Kiffin's offense it'll never shock me if he goes out there and puts up 45, 50, even 60 points. So the
Clint,
60 would probably surprise me more, but go ahead.
Thank you. That's really what I want to hear.
Where are you on Talon on the mental aspect of things? Because I'll tell you what Ole Miss is going to do. Because Ole Miss exposed this Oklahoma State exposed this last year. They would bring up two backers in the A gaps, and then they would make them sort out who's coming, who's not, where's the protection going. And Talon's over here also at the same time trying to figure out what's going on in this secondary. You as a quarterback, are you really leaning on your offensive lineman and your maybe center to maybe kind of handle that for you, or is that going to be on Talon's plate as well?
Well, it's on all of them's plate because they're the one on the field, right, DJ? But I put that one on. I put that one on Bobby Petrino. I mean, I watched this. I watched this with Deshaun Watson, who ended up, I mean, obviously is a mess right now, but at the time was a tremendous NFL quarterback, was a Pro Bowler. I'm watching it with C.J. Stroud right now. Again, another guy that was a Pro Bowler, Rookie of the Year. That's just the nature of the beast. And if you the key here for me, DJ, is how many times do you put your quarterback in a position to where he's got to make that tough decision, right? Like if you go up to the line of scrimmage and you got a little snag concept with the tight end or fullback or somebody quick in the flat, then hey, I know exactly where my safety outlet is. You come if you want to. I'm gonna snap it off right here, and I'm gonna beat you every time, right? But if you're putting these guys, I know Bobby Petrino likes to stretch the field. You watch the film with Bobby Petrino. If you can cover a shallow cross and then keep everything else steep, right? Now I don't know how you're going to do it. It's obviously a great concept, but if you can blanket that underneath crosser somehow, whether it's man to man and you got a guy that can run with him, or it's some kind of zone man concept, and then you can defend the deep pass, defend the shots, the mid range to deep shots, then you can make Talon hold the ball, and so. You take that short throw away from him, and then you got a chance to get the pressure. How many times does Bobby put him in position to have to figure that out, right? If you think you're going to a game and your quarterback's going to figure that out 20 times, you're going to get your ass beat, period. I mean, that's just the nature of it. That's defense versus offense. If you go in there and there's some design runs that put the defense in a really bad spot because their backers are bunched up in the A-gap, okay, now you're playing chess instead of checkers, right? If you go in there and you got a really creative quick game and you're making them pay because you're getting the football out, then all of a sudden now they're scared to keep doing that. If you just keep dropping back and letting them hit you in the face, they're just going to keep doing it. So I think it's more Bobby Petrino, DJ, than it is the guys that are actually executing it, right? I mean, if you get guys up there, there's nothing worse than an OC after a game that talks about, well, these guys just have to execute. No, you got to figure out some ways to get that thing out.
Yep.
Clint Stoerner joining us on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline. Clint, always presented by Chris Crain, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, the Big Lot. Appreciate you very much. And let's talk a little bit more about the rest of the SEC. Got some good matchups this weekend. Georgia, Tennessee, and the quarterback matchup I think is intriguing with the Vanderbilt-South Carolina game. But thoughts on the rest of the league this weekend?
Well, I think the Georgia-Tennessee game is sexy because it's obviously I know Tennessee is year in, year out a powerhouse over the last 20, but I think they are a powerhouse in the SEC. And so I think that matchup, just football-wise, is a great matchup. But I love the rebound of when a organization, when a program loses a quarterback in the fashion that they lost their last quarterback when it was a big chess contest, when they're in the college ball playoffs and the guy wants more money and, whether it's his family or his agents are telling him wrong and he leaves and he thinks he moves to a place. Now I understand now the good story is he's out there closer to his family on the West Coast, but I tell you what, $1 million will get me to the West Coast anytime I want to see my family. So that whole dynamic of can Tennessee continue to be a powerhouse, although their 5-star quarterback left them and it was an NIL nightmare and all this kind of stuff, can they stay on top? And I think obviously if they can beat Georgia, that will be a monster story. So I'm fascinated there. South Carolina to me is the team in the SEC that, I think they got a real chance to get in the college football playoffs. But I think they're a team that if be such a a major story because nobody expects it to happen. It's never happened. It's one of those that it'll be a good feel-good story. So I like that out of the SEC. I think they blow the doors off Vanderbilt, but I like that. I like South Carolina and the SEC. They're fascinating to watch anyway.
How about nationally?
Well,
What
the
teams
A&M
like
Notre
the most
Dame. I mean,
you've
look.
Yeah.
The A&M Notre Dame game for me is a monster this week. I work with an Aggie. I work with a couple of Aggies, so it's fun to watch them squirm a bit. But is A&M, can Mike Elko get A&M over the hump? Can Marcel? I think the interesting thing is A&M's dealing with some very similar things that we're dealing with in Taylor Green with Marcel Reed. The athletic ability to keep you in the game is there every game, and the floor is raised to 7 or 8 wins with those guys calling the shots. But can you really get into like elite company with these guys? And they both have to take a big step to get there. And so can A&M go on the road at Notre Dame? And can Marcel Reed get that W? And if he does, I think that catapults A&M into, some college ball playoff national championship conversation versus the disappointing 8 or 9 wins and falling short every year.
Okay. How about a quick NFL note here? Last night we didn't really bring it up until now because I'm sure Christian wasn't thrilled with the outcome, but the Commanders go get thumped by the Packers, who look.
Man,
I don't want
to connection.
Please don't F with me today, because guess what? We're having enough problems as it is. Anyway, as I was saying, that's funny.
I believed him.
Yeah, I did too, because I'm already beside myself with the technical issue. Anyhow, Jordan Love and these guys look like they're going to be a Super Bowl contender through 2 weeks here. What do you think? What take? And again, no shade at Washington. It's a tough situation, but I mean. What'd you think about Green Bay through 2 weeks here? I mean, and maybe the Lions have some issues that they're going to work out. We'll find out in the next week or two. But are you counting Green Bay among your teams to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. I mean, hell, who's not at this point, right? I mean, when you look, KC loses week 1, Buffalo and Baltimore give up 40 each or whatever the hell it was, 30-something each. You look. I think the most complete team is Philly and Green Bay. I mean, you can't count Philly out yet, given what their resume is over the last 3 years, really 2 Super Bowls. Was it 2 Super Bowls in 3 years and won one of them? And for being honest, Jalen Hurts should have been the MVP in both of them. But I mean, I can't count Philly out yet, but Green Bay looks like top to bottom. I mean, they are both pulling off. I mean, I'm watching them last night, guys, and I forgot that they drafted 2 receivers in the top 3 rounds. I mean, I forgot that they had the 2 guys. You're watching them just go up and down the field, running and throwing it. They're balanced, they're explosive, they're powerful. Their quarterback can run it, can move the chains with his legs as well as throw it and stretch the field with anybody out there, kind of thing. And then defensively, I don't know about y'all, but when I watch them play, they are just fast. I don't know if they're going to get exposed. I don't know their corners. I don't know their safeties. I don't know them in and out. But man, they are really, really fast and deep. And so, that Green Bay is going to be a tough one. But I wouldn't count out Washington, man. I mean, what I like about Washington, obviously, other than the obvious, right, is man, they're never out of it. I mean, until the clock got down to 2 or 3 minutes last night, I thought they had a real shot. I mean, that team is just, with Cliff Kingsbury, dialing things up offensively, and Jaden Daniels at the quarterback position. They got all the weapons they have. I mean, they are never out of it, man. They can make up some ground in a hurry. So I wouldn't count Washington out. I think they can beat anybody on any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, obviously, Thursday just wasn't their day.
Yeah, I mean, they are going to get the Cowboys twice. So I don't think they're going to go winless or anything. All right, Clint, appreciate the time. I joke. Appreciate the time. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week, man.
Hey, man, always good. Appreciate Chris Crain. Y'all go check out that 4th and 5. Now, if you ain't already on it, hell, what rock you been under, man? Go check it out. DJ's killing it, man. Y'all be good and go Hogs, baby.
Appreciate it,
Thanks,
Clint.
And now that you got this TV thing off your plate, you get that much more time to dedicate to
the bus
radio show. That
I beat you to it. And
the podcast.
Is your rubber band matching your shirt on purpose?
My rubber band matching my shirt? I didn't even know there was a rubber band on there. No.
Wow. I was about to say, you're
why is
next
there a rubber
level.
band on there? I think is a better question. I guess Chuck's tired of losing
I get
screens.
I get it. Hey, before we head to break, I want to
look
tell
at
you.
Christian. He's got a whole theme going here.
Wait, what is this?
This is Loverboy. It's called Turn Me Loose. That's what Micah Parsons got last night. He must have been listening to this before the game last night.
This sounds like Father Figure.
You've never heard of Loverboy?
Okay, no, I haven't. Okay. I thought it was like Father Figure at first.
No, we've been talking about Loverboy for the last couple weeks now.
I like this though.
These are their most two notable songs, I would say. I'm trying to think what the other ones are.
They probably had about a dozen hits, man. They were all over the place.
They had like a decade of success.
They did.
And then they have lived off that decade of success
They have, and
for
they
35
haven't aged
years.
particularly well, but, it could be said of a lot of us.
Mike Coverdale, is that his name, or is that the wrong band?
Oh, no.
Are you
That
thinking
was
of
David
David
Coverdale was the White Snake with the girl in the car. Tony Jane.
Let me look him up.
Mike Reno.
Mike Reno, there you go.
Yeah. All right. As you look him up, I'm going to tell you about my friends over there in Benton, off Congo Road. Wood Grill Buffet, trying to take care of you. I've been telling you about these prices. Listen to this, okay? So weekdays, Thursday to Friday, 10:45 a.m. till 4 p.m. Adults, you can eat all you can for $10. Seniors, $9. Kids, 0 to 3, eat for free. And then your standard kid, I'm just going to go ahead and call them that, about $8 all you can eat. And then you get to the weekends. It only goes up $4 each. Like I said, trying to take care of everybody, take advantage of some good food. So what's on the menu? Over 300 items for picky eaters. Listen to this, Christian, chicken tenders. I know you can get that going. But then you have some smothered chicken. You have pot roast, some vegetables. You got fried chicken. You got cheese. Sauce to go on top of that, broccoli, baked potatoes, chicken enchiladas, taco meat, shrimp, catfish, hush puppies. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going. Once again, trying to take care of a whole family, especially a hungry family. Growing boys, Wood Grill Buffet in Benton off Congo Road. It's a place to be. Go and stop by and go get full. Tell them DJ sent you.
Looking for burgers, barbecue, beer, bourbon, ball games, and brunch? Look no further than Ouachita Bar and Grill, 915 Central Avenue in beautiful downtown Hot Springs. Ouachita Bar and Grill, family and pet friendly, with indoor and outdoor seating available. Bingo Bango Brunch, served on Sundays from 11 till 3, with live music Thursday through Saturday. Take a look on Facebook to see what events they've got going on this week, and join the fun at Ouachita Bar and Grill, Central Avenue, downtown Hot Springs. Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower. Get your choice of a free pressure washer or generator. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. For the month of September, get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. Offer ends September 30th. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street, Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
Hey, it's David Basil for Luxury Pool and Spa. It's hot tub season, and Luxury Pool and Spa has Fantasy, Hot Spring, and Caldera hot tubs in stock and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville also carries Serona Spa chemicals and frog systems that I use in my hot tub. And of course, it's that time of year for tailgating and watching the hogs outdoors. Luxury Pool and Spa carries Polywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around fire pits on brisk nights watching the game. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa. LuxuryPoolArkansas.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So, while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Friday on Out of Bounds, we'll get you set for the weekend. Of course, we're talking Arkansas Ole Miss, but we're going to talk about other college and NFL games. Lee Sterling from Paramount Sports will join us and give us his picks. Plus, Steve Sullivan hanging out in the studio. Neil Atkinson will call in from Bet Saracen. And Joe and I will make our picks. It's going to be a fun Friday. Hope you can join us. It is Out of Bounds.
The Zone is back. You know what's better than listening to Justin Acri and DJ Williams? Watching them on our live stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. Now, let's get back into the show.
I'll
D3 Auto Sales text line back here at Rebsamen, and we are at the Paul and Mary Lewis Golf Tournament. We try to come down here every year. We haven't made it every time. It's a two-person scramble, so a little bit of a unique format. Paul Lewis is a Arkansas legend when it comes to serving the community and in golf as well. Taught countless people golf in this city. Was on works for the Parks and Rec for, let's see, what's the math on that? 33 years. Pretty good run. And was inducted into the Arkansas Golf Hall of Fame in 1977. So that is a big reason why this is going on in celebration of his contributions. So that's why we're here today. And we'll talk more about Rebsamen. Hopefully we can get our friends on from the golf course in a little bit and talk about what's happening. I'm glad DJ quit TV, says this person on the D3 Auto Sales text line, and not his job at the Buzz. He's not allowed. He's contractually obligated to work for us until he's dead. Are there statistics to show a team's winning percentage that has the best quarterback? Well, what's best?
Say that again.
Are there stats on people teams that have the best quarterback winning games? I mean, it's who evaluates who's got the best quarterback. It's clear cut sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, the QBR stuff, I guess.
Do you feel like it's a clear-cut case this weekend? Who's got the better quarterback?
I would say Arkansas, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, no shade at Simmons, but I don't want to take him over Taylor Green.
Just from what I've seen. I mean, just look at the tape.
We will know in the first quarter, says Bad Boy Bo in Conway. Hey, Doubters and Negative Nancys. Sounds like you guys are sleeping on these boys like everybody else is. They're going 9-3, mark it down.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
We've been here before. I think the first series of offense, don't even worry about looking at Taylor or receivers or the running back. Look at the trenches. Last year, the first series, I was just like, oh my God, it's going to be a long day.
Walter Nolan was running all over
I said the penetration of picking up grown men and moving them out of your way that Ole Miss did to Arkansas that day, I was like, it's going to be a long day. Yeah, that'll be the only thing I'll watch, the first 3 plays of the game.
All right. We've had a couple people tell us the week that Arkansas plays Notre Dame, Oregon's at Penn State.
Ooh.
I've been told Penn State's at Oregon, Oregon's at Penn State. It doesn't matter. They're not going to overcome that if both those teams win until then.
Right.
And that's fine. You can get the SEC Network morning show there.
Yeah.
It's fine. Mark the Tape. Preach says A&M can't win at Notre Dame.
Would they be there if it's not SEC versus SEC?
Yeah, absolutely. They've done that.
DK's on the line, by the way, if we want to take this call before top.
We do. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him. I think A&M can win, but I'm with Pigskin. I don't think they will win. I think Notre Dame's going to be on absolute desperation mode this weekend. What's up, DK?
Well, fellas, real quick, because I keep hearing most of the people saying, Ole Miss ain't seen no offense like this. And I'm on the flip side of the coin saying, well, Arkansas ain't seen no defense like Ole Miss. Ole Miss played Kentucky. They was down and came back and beat them on the road. So I feel like
you're right.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's going the Hogs just ain't gonna go up and down the field like people thinking because they've been up and down the field on these past couple of teams. But I feel like also at the beginning of the season, Kiffin, his focus is on probably trying to get to the playoffs. Pittman probably to a better bowl. Have a go.
See you. One other thing about the Notre Dame A&M game, Notre Dame's off a bye. Played Miami, didn't play last week. I imagine you'll see pretty significant improvement from their quarterback in week 2, and the rest of their team played fine the other day against Miami, so he needs to have a better day. They got to finish in the red zone, but it should be a heck of a game.
I'm Alan LeVar. For 25 years, my team and I have helped injury victims across Arkansas. This is our home. We don't work for insurance companies. We work for you. Car crash, truck wreck, motorcycle collision. We know how to win, and if you can't come to us, we'll come to you. Your consultation is always free and confidential. Hurt in the car? Call LeVar. Arkansas strong for 25 years and ready when you need us. LeVar Law. Arkansas built, Arkansas trusted.
Fall finds its rhythm at Southland Casino Hotel's free annual Trucktoberfest celebration on Saturday, October 4th, featuring some of the best food, trucks, spirits, and beer in the Mid-South. Enjoy music from several live acts, including Morris Day and the Time with openers The Barcades, Ruthie Foster and DJ Mike T. The action runs from noon until 10 p.m. Better yet, admission is free and all ages are welcome. Join the fun at Southland Casino Hotel's Trucktoberfest. Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Beechwood Hospitality presents coverage of the Dallas Cowboys on 103.7 The Buzz. Beechwood Hospitality, the leader in hotel property management.
One man can't make a team.
Yeah, so what's your point?
Thanks for being part of the Buzz team.
Shut up!
103.7 The Buzz.
Authorities arrest a man for the disappearance and deaths of 2 bauxite women. The Saline County Sheriff's Office says Michael Wesser is accused in the deaths of Denise Rhodes and Robin DeSort. The investigation began July 12th following a fire at Denise Rhodes' home. Rhodes and her neighbor, Robert DeSort, were reported missing days later. DeSort's SUV was later found on an ATV trail near Rhodes' home. Detectives discovered Wesser had contacted with Rhodes and DeSort before their disappearance, as well as evidence related to the abandoned SUV. Sunday, investigators found human remains near his house. DNA confirmed those belonged to the 2 women. Wesser faces capital murder, abuse of a corpse, and arson charges. This is KARK's Caroline Derby for the Buzz Radio Network.
Are you still on the sidelines? Then it's time you suit up and get in the game. Download Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app, Bet Saracen, today.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center.
It's going to be sunny and hot today with a high of 93 in Little Rock. Tonight, a mostly clear sky, dropping off to the upper 60s, lower 70s. Little Rock should have a low of 69. Tomorrow, 94, mostly sunny. Sunday, a few extra clouds. It's going to keep it a little cooler, 91. With the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
It's a great day for football. 2 rivals battling it out for a record-breaking crowd.
They're saying it's $1.5 billion.
Huh?
Wait, that's how much the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has raised for students since 2009. Because every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps students. They've given more than 822,000 scholarships and counting.
Okay, back to football. 2 rivals.
This is winning, folks. Playing the lottery is a win for students and maybe you too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
3 Dog Night, Little River Band, Friday, September 19th at First Security Amphitheater. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Grab the 4-pack and save. 3 Dog Night, Little River Band, Friday, September 19th, First Security Amphitheater.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
What would you do if you had a little bit more money to do it?
I'd go to law school.
I'd open a bakery. I'd travel to visit my grandparents I haven't seen in 10 years. We all have things we want to do in life, and there are people who want to help you do them. So how do we best ask for that help? GoFundMe, the #1 fundraising platform. No matter what your goals are, GoFundMe helps you take an important step toward them. Start your GoFundMe today at GoFundMe.com/radio. That's GoFundMe.com/radio. This is a commercial message sponsored by GoFundMe.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
We got the big deals at the Big Rock. Got the big deals at the Big Rock.
Hey Arkansas, it's Terry Harrison at the Big Lot, where you'll find the biggest selection, the biggest savings, and now you'll find Big Steve Landers.
That's right, Arkansas. I'm back in the car business at the Big Lot. Don't be confused. The real Steve Landers deals
All right, Chris Crain, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Come see me and Big Steve at the Big Lot. Chris Crain, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Alco Road in Benton.
The Big Lot Benton.
I've been playing sports all my life. Little football, basketball, pickleball, cross training, mud events, Spartan races and things like that.
For Dr. Eric Williams, a successful chiropractor, staying active means everything. So when nagging knee pain slowed him down, he didn't want drugs or invasive surgery. He found a natural way to get lasting relief. QC Kinetics Cellular Therapies.
We're using my body's natural abilities to get better. And that's huge. In time, that's going to be the way of the future. Using your own body's ability to heal. Now I can play day to day and not have that severe pain.
Now he's back out there doing what he loves, thanks to QC Kinetics.
Life is good. You're not going to slow me down.
Leave the pain behind and get moving. Book your free consultation today with QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Mickey Hennard for Hennard Foothills Equipment in Searcy. We've been selling and servicing Kubota equipment since 1991. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, we pride ourselves in an honest sales experience and unmatched service after the sale. We carry Kubota tractors, mowers, construction, and hay equipment. If you allow us to be your Kubota dealer of choice, we promise not to let you down. Come see us on Main Street in Searcy. Hennard Foothills Equipment, we're your hometown Kubota dealer no matter where you live.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
All right, hour two, live at Rebsamen for the Paul and Mary Lewis Golf Tournament, which is underway. We've got the second half of it going this afternoon. Looking forward to it. And if you haven't played Rebsamen lately, man, it looks – every time I drive by on Rebsamen Park Road, I'm like, man, this joint looks great. It is fun to play, too.
You get some roll down those fairways. They're fast and hard now.
I need that.
I love it.
For a guy who drives at about 230 in the air, I need all the help I can get.
Is that good?
No, it stinks.
Oh.
Pigskin and I were looking out on the 9th green there, the site of one of my greatest golfing moments of all time.
Here?
Yes.
What happened?
I was in a death match with my buddy Chris Givens, who used to be able to – in his old life, he used to be able to get away on a Friday afternoon. So me and him and Pigskin would come down here, and Givens and I, for weeks on end, were playing a match play deal. And it came down to we had skipped this hole because it was busy, and we came back to it at the end. It was our last hole. And we're tied.
Winner take all.
And I hit a second shot, and it goes right towards the pond. And it hits a rock. And it bounces up onto the green 10 feet.
Oh.
I thought Chris was
Did
going
you
to
lose
kill
it?
me.
You should have heard the
Not as
things
much as
that
Chris did.
Givens said. They cannot be repeated on the radio.
That was one angry left-handed kid.
He was an angry Missouri grad.
He was very upset.
Yes, he was.
It was hilarious. Anyway, I enjoyed it. All right, so 11:07. Let's get to a Red White Report. Hogs and Rebels. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm ready to see this action. Let's
get it
go.
on.
Woo!
The Red White Report is brought to you by Ortho Now, your walk-in solution for orthopedic care at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health.
We all want to see a little better performance and maybe moments of domination by Arkansas's defensive line this weekend and the rest of the year. They've been a little bit, DJ, to say that the jury's still out, I think, is being generous.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
jury's out.
Okay, we're going to say jury's out. We're going to go with that. All right. And, again, they may get a body or two back, hopefully, but we'll see. Anyway, here is Coach Pittman on the defensive line thus far.
Well, we need to continue to develop more and more depth. We've got to get more production out of our interior guys. We don't have a lot there. The guys that we've talked about really doing, as far as production are the defensive ends, Ian Phillip and Quincy. So we've got to get more production out of those guys on the inside. We need to get David back to help us in that area. Certainly we've got to do a better job of production and tackles and sacks and things like that with our interior too.
Somebody say Quincy? Coach, talk a little more about Quincy. Quincy Rhodes, catch him on Fishing Arkansas. with Big Sarge on Sundays. Here's Coach talking about Quincy.
Well, we've been moving him around a little bit. I think we'll continue to look at some of those things for matchup purposes. But he hadn't played much for this year, and certainly each game, his confidence, and he's that kind of guy. You've got to build confidence in him, and his confidence has grown throughout camp and throughout the first 2 games. So, he's a big guy that's athletic, and he can do a lot of really good things in there as long as he's rolling fast. And the biggest thing there was making sure that he knew his assignment and what to do. And once he did that, he was able to play faster. So I think that's where he is now. And I think each and every game he plays, he'll get a little bit better because his confidence is growing and he's got the athletic ability to do what we ask him to do.
All right, one more thing we're going to hear from Lane Kiffin here in the essence of fairness. Not that we really believe in that. But here is Kiffin on Arkansas's defense. We'll be keeping an eye on that for sure. That's an interesting matchup this week.
Yeah, they play really hard and playing really fast and giving people a lot of problems and playing as well as anybody. So, we're going to have to deal with their improved speed on defense, and we're going to have to be ready for a lot.
Yeah, I hate when they give me coach speak. First of all, get off your speakerphone. Second of all, they're not playing as well as anybody. That's a stupid thing to say. Shut up. That's dumb. You're better than that.
Particularly
that's so
awful
lazy.
On this SEC Daily Conference.
Yeah, that's just so lazy. I mean, I know you want to give me coach speak, fine. Just don't flat out lie to me. I'm like, if you don't think there's 5 defenses in America playing better than Arkansas, well, you're pretty stupid, and you're not stupid. So let's get real. Last thing here, the Hunter Heave, 10 years old this year. Hard to believe. 4th and 25. Couple things about that one. Here's a funny thing. This is from Drew Morgan. He says, this made me chuckle this morning. By the way, great write-up today by Ethan Westerman in the Democrat Gazette. He says, the one thing we understood was Bielema and the other coaches always said, play through the whistle. I'm like, the only thing Bielema's teams were known for is not finishing. What are you talking about? So I laughed about that this morning. And I love Coach Bielema. And by the way, Illinois is kicking butt right now, so good for them. So Arkansas wins the game, and because they did, it knocked Ole Miss out of the SEC championship game, which would have been their only appearance in the game. Arkansas ends up in 3rd place. But here's where, even though Ole Miss lost the battle, they may have won the war because they've been a little better than Arkansas since then. Since 2015, Arkansas has not finished above 500 in conference play in the last 10 years.
Yikes.
That was the last time they did. So it was meaningful in a number of ways. That Hunter Heave was a significant play for so many reasons. Shall we listen to it one more time? Would you like to hear it again?
Yes, why not?
From 10 years ago?
Sometimes
at Arkansas, you got to live for the past.
The Razorbacks. 4th and 25. It's complete to Henry. Ole Miss knocks it away. Incomplete. No correction. It's on lateral. Arkansas keeps it going. Collins is going to take it inside the 15, and he has the first down.
What a terrible call. Chuck's call was much better than that. But anyway,
system
it's all right.
can be hard to find. I will say that.
There ain't no doubt.
You know what's wild about that play? The last person in the unsung hero in that play, Dominic Reed, receiver for Arkansas. Block? No, he recovered the ball. Alex Collins didn't know he had a first down, so he lateraled.
No, that's not it.
Yes.
Alex Collins, I was told, and I've read it multiple times, thought they had to score a touchdown, and that's why he lateraled it again.
Okay, well then that too. Well, he thought wrong. All right. And so, yeah, he lateraled it at the end, and I don't think anyone was paying attention except Dominic Reed, who landed on the ball.
Wouldn't that have been terrible for him to get it and then him to lateral going, I thought we had to score a touchdown. It's like, no, dude, you didn't. And then, of course, Arkansas goes for 2 to win the game, and they don't get it. But there's a face mask on Ole Miss.
Yeah.
And so they get another crack at it. I mean, just a crazy, wild game.
I was sitting in the end zone with Alyssa Orange at that time, just getting dog.
How old was she, 12?
Yeah, we were getting dog cussed by Ole Miss fans.
What?
It was 4th and 25. They said, here we go. And we're just sitting there like, okay, yeah. And then how silent that stadium got after that. It was awesome. Great moment.
What a great moment. Great shirt.
Tom is on the line, by the way.
Yes, I saw him. I'm sorry. I was just trying to enjoy that. I didn't know if we had any other. No, you're good, Christian. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. And I don't want to keep Tom waiting either. But, Tom, I'm assuming you were there as well.
I was standing on the Arkansas sideline, and I did not know what happened at the first. I didn't see the pass over to Henry. All I thought was, well, that's not long enough. And then I saw Alex Collins running at me, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? And you can see there's a video from the other sideline. You can see me walking up, like looking around, like, what was that? And yes, after the game, we learned a lot of stuff. Alex Collins said, I thought I had to score. That's why he fumbled on purpose. And Dominic Reed was right there. Jeremy Sprinkle and Drew Morgan both had great screening blocks out on the edge, and it all came together. You saw the sports science episode. I talk about this game every year because it is so seared into my memory.
Yeah. Who was the lineman that touched it?
Skipper.
Oh, okay.
Dan Skipper.
Dan
it had
Skipper.
It had to be the 6'10" guy to create the angle, and then it bounced up. It was so fortuitous that it bounced straight up for Alex, who I love, and it was unbelievable. It
truly is a one in a million.
Accompli. It was a fait accompli that they were going to score a touchdown after that.
Would you rather have had Skipper not tip that ball and Arkansas not convert on the 4th and 25 if he would not have tripped that guy and Arkansas would have won the game? That might have been more impactful.
You're taking away one miracle victory versus one that they had in the bank, basically.
Miracle loss.
Nah.
Okay.
Miracle loss. I think I'd rather have it that they beat Ole Miss that way.
Well, every April 25th, we really get to celebrate this one twice a year, Tom, because it's whenever Arkansas plays Ole Miss or when that date rolls around. And then on 4/25, everybody's Hunter Heave Day, so it's you get to celebrate it twice, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, all right, well, listen, none of that's going to have any bearing on the game this week. And, again, there's still some debate about how good is Arkansas because you haven't faced a really solid opponent, especially one that you're concerned about scoring anywhere close to what you can put up. You're going to finally get that this week. So what do you expect this weekend, having, I'm sure, seen a little bit of Ole Miss and obviously seen all of Arkansas?
Right. Well, there are absolutely legitimate reasons to believe. Are they there yet? Not sure. But I do think what some people were concerned about was would they be able to show their size and speed advantage over Arkansas State. DJ was convinced, but I wasn't, and they did. They absolutely, and Bobby Petrino had that offense so ready. They were so polished on the crossing route to Blake, and then just all the scoring stuff, the blitz at the beginning. So, I have more confidence that they're going to be able to score. I heard you talking to Clint, that they're going to score 30. I really don't see how they don't score 30. The question will be, will they slow Ole Miss down? And I think that, there was this whole subplot with did Ole Miss have signals or alignments or something on the Arkansas defense last year, and they were going check with me, and it went back and forth, and Ole Miss's checks always seem to be the proper ones. So if they have that maybe under control, they're signaling differently or not giving away the thing on alignment, then they'll have a better chance at slowing Austin Simmons. And, how healthy is Austin Simmons? Will he be able to run?
Right.
Because if they don't run him, that takes away a component of the RPO game, and then you can do other things to cheat against it. So to me, it's fascinating. We're going to learn so much about Arkansas after this game.
Yeah, the ADG had a great quote, I think, from Coach Williams, too. I didn't see it anywhere else, but he was basically saying, I can laugh about it now after giving up the 60 last year. He said it wasn't very funny at the time. So, yeah, and I don't know if they had some kind of insight into what Arkansas was doing, but, yeah, they seem to have all the answers to the test for sure.
They did, and I caught that clip. He was on with Quinn Grovey and Matt Zimmerman and said that, so they got him this week, and said the funny quote was that I had went through everything on my call sheet.
Oh, yeah.
I went through everying, and nothing was slowing him down. He said, I can laugh about it now, but at the time it wasn't funny at all. No, it wasn't. No. It was an embarrassing game. But I asked Lane Kiffin, and I tried to word it in a way that wasn't like, did you have their signals? But I worded it in a way that you guys had a lot of check with me's on the sideline last year, and Sam Pittman noticed that you didn't maybe run at the same offensive pace you normally do. Was there something to that, and what was the benefit? And he's like, long pause, and then he said, "What do you want to have all of our calls too?" And I'm like, "Hey man, whatever." And then he's just like, "Well, I just can't answer that." And then he went into that everything just went our way in that game, and it happens sometimes.
Yeah, I read that quote this morning, and it definitely gave me pause. And I'm like, something was a little fishy there. And again, there's nothing illegal about it. I mean, but it definitely is a huge advantage. So I don't think there's anything illegal about it anymore.
Yeah.
So, give me your thoughts, I guess, on the unknowns going in. Tom, you remember before the start of the season, we're like, okay, these are question marks. We felt good about the linebacking core. Defensive backfield, had a couple of questions there. And then the receiving core really didn't know much about. And obviously Mike Washington hasn't performed as or better than we had ever been told from the coaching staff. And Bobby Petrino's been behind him for some time, but he's obviously blown out the water. But, I mean, yeah, I guess really the receivers in the back end, just curious of your thoughts on that and what your expectations are. Yeah.
Right. Well, I think the receivers, they somewhat answered the call so far, and I just think Bobby Petrino just has a way to help them get open and create concepts that get them open and decent enough speed. We're going to, the challenge goes up big time. And I heard you talking to Clint about it too. The decision-making Taylor's going to have to make is going to be a lot fast. He's going to have to be a lot faster and a lot cleaner, because the spies that are going to be on him in SEC games are going to be fast. It's just a fact. But I do believe the defensive front is still the big question. And you saw that Quincy was on the injury report. So what's going on with him? How healthy is he? Because Phillip Lee had the rib thing. And if you lose one or both of those guys, suddenly you're in a whole different world on whether or not you can pressure quarterback. So to me, that's still a question. And then whether or not they're going to hold up in coverage. I like what I've seen out of Kanai Walker so far. He looks like, to me, a top-level SEC corner. And Julian Neal will hit you. But Alabama A&M clearly went after him on that first drive, and he responded. But to me, do they have enough depth at cornerback? Singletary had both the holding and a DPI last week. So will they have the depth at cornerback to hold up? Those are still questions.
Tom, how much is riding on this game as far as the projection for the rest of the season? And I wouldn't even say necessarily a win, but just being competitive. If we go out there and have a poor performance, will you think that'll set the tone for the rest of the year?
It could. I feel pretty certain that it's going to be competitive. I'm almost locked in on it's going to be competitive. I've got people telling me that the whole season's riding on that. But I've seen enough of Sam Pittman to know they've dropped some games and then turn around and won some big ones. So I don't think motivating the team is a Sam Pittman strength and rebounding. So I don't think necessarily the season hinges on it, but I do believe that the good that can come out of the season is the element of the good and what it could mean on a trajectory is a lot more, is a lot bigger than what a loss would mean. Even if it's a competitive loss, I don't think it doesn't knock them back as far. Now, a blowout loss, not good.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, Tom, are you over there yet?
It's always the same for us. We get the car in the morning and we make it to Little Rock, and I'm waiting on my hot meal. I'm about to walk in and get it.
Where you at in Little Rock?
Y'all don't mind me promoting stuff, but usually it's Nukes, but the Nukes we go to on Cancel was not open.
What?
And
it's out of
we went
business.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Where'd you end up? Now I want to know.
He can't tell you.
He's gatekeeping it. He's like, it's this really good spot.
Oh,
just can't tell you.
We just went to Tzatziki's, guys. I'm getting me some lamb.
What are you doing over there? You're by my house. What are you doing over there?
They just jumped off of 4:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we're fixing to get Wally.
Okay.
We're as soon as we get through eating, we go get Wally, and then we head out, guys.
Yeah. Well, safe travels the rest of the way. Tell Wallace that we said hello, and tell him not to party too hard in the Grove, and we'll talk to you next week.
Will do, man. I was going to come to y'all's location last week, but getting parked and getting all that was just too hectic. Couldn't get there.
No doubt. Next week, we helicopter you, or next time, Tom, we helicopter you in if there's another game at War Memorial.
That sounds like a plan. See y'all.
All right, see you, buddy.
Are you guys at all worried about the
Tom
Ole
choking
Miss,
on his lamb? Oh, no.
Not that. The Ole Miss backup quarterback, the kid that played at Ferris State that won a national championship.
He's very dynamic.
He's kind of a magician, a Quinn Grovey type. He could give them problems.
Sure.
Because I doubt they practiced for him.
It's a lot to prepare for. I think they probably did because they're going to mix some packages in maybe with him. I would. I mean, if you're Lane Kiffin, you don't utilize a guy that can move like that. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Exactly.
What's his name again?
Trinidad.
What a cool name.
Chambliss.
Trinidad James?
Trinidad.
That's Paul Simmons told us he's the most dynamic player they ever faced.
That's saying something.
Yeah, they played some good guys.
They've played some good teams.
One of Ole Miss's wide receivers is in the top 5. The top 5 of what, DK?
It's early.
I was at that game at Ole Miss as JW, and I thought it was going to be cold and rainy. But the rain stopped. Hell of a game. Tried calling in. Phone rings off the wall. I went back last year and looked at the first 2 plays for the first 2 games of Bobby Petrino's offense. Ran the ball his first year. I noticed he comes out slinging the ball. This year, what? Oh, he comes slinging the ball this year. What do you think changed in his philosophy? What do you think changed in Bobby Petrino's philosophy where he starts slinging it now out of the gate instead of running it? I never noticed that.
Me neither. What are you talking about?
Maybe some of it's to do with quarterback, who the quarterback is. Jake says the TV call on the 4th and 25 is so booty. It is so terrible. That poor guy.
Straight booty?
But, like, honestly, as I'm listening to him, like, this is terrible. But I'm like, if I was watching that happen, I would probably say the same thing. I'm like, what the hell is happening?
You've
never seen like
the
it.
ball. Yeah.
He flipped it over his head 20 yards.
He threw it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yes. Who knew?
It's incomplete. Oh, no, it's a lateral. I mean, I probably would have done the same thing. This game is all about the line's performance on both sides. Thank you.
Agree 100%.
Wash, rinse, repeat, Hogzilla. Thank you.
That's it.
Maybe DJ will have some time to do prep now. Why start now? It's not his job. His job is to be an analyst and be smart and fun. And he always comes in with a good attitude, which is all I ask of DJ, and he does it every day. And now you really have no excuses because you're not getting up at the crack of dawn. Alabama and Georgia, LSU will miss that day, too, when Arkansas plays Notre Dame. Alabama and Georgia, I don't think is any sexier than Arkansas and Notre Dame if Notre Dame wins out and Arkansas wins out.
And
to
if
that
we beat
point.
Ole Miss, then why would they go to LSU Ole Miss? But they're for sure going to go to Penn State, Oregon. So,
yeah, that's no doubt.
Yeah, I don't see either of those teams losing before that game.
Zach says, I'm glad DJ quit KARK. Now I can go back to KATV. Whatever.
Sorry, I was holding you hostage.
Whatever floats your boat, Zach. A little bit of Gwatney Chevrolet live fan feedback from our Listen Live button. DK with the take of the week. The Ole Miss defense is better than Arkansas State and Alabama A&M. Thanks, Rusty. Appreciate you. All right, let's hit a break. It's 11:26. We're going to talk to Zach. The line continues to move at Oaklawn Sports, and there are so many intriguing prop bets. And, again, I'm not here to sell Oaklawn to you. You do what you want, but I'm just telling you, they got a lot of cool stuff there. And if you like to wager $1 or $2 or $9 or $12 or $25, and if you're a millionaire, maybe you're Larry Ellison and you're listening to the show. If you go and wager $5,000 this week, and it ain't going to be a single cell on a wart on your butt, so it's all good. It just depends on how much money, but be responsible. Ethan wants to know if you're going to be here on time now. How many coming in hot texts am I going to get now that you don't do TV anymore?
You should be good now.
Should I?
Should be.
Should I?
We just be coming in hot.
Sometimes you do be, but you got a lot going on.
We coming in super hot.
Well, not anymore, buddy. Not anymore. You know what's hot? Cash.
Oh. What's today?
Fried Chicken Friday.
Oh, I knew it. Knew it.
Man, if I wasn't going to eat a burger from our friends at Faded Rose today, I'd be going over there to smash some cash. You know what I'm saying? Woo, buddy. What a great place. Take your special someone. Man, it's patio season, too. I don't know where this heat came from, but it warmed back up. But, man, what a great place to go sit outside and hang out.
It's toasty.
But when it's too warm, you know what? You sit inside in that nice air-conditioned area. Beautiful, bright room.
So nice.
Spectacular service. And I'm telling you again, I've said it many times, there are other restaurants, obviously, and there's a lot of good food out there. But you're not going to find a place that has better service consistently than Cash. Great cocktails. That's another thing. If you're going to have a drink or two, shoot. Can't go wrong over there, baby. Cash right in the heart of the River Market. Locally owned. Fantastic, creative menu. Chef Harding does a great job. And free valet parking in the nighttime. Plenty of parking during the day for lunch, too. So swing over there and see our friends at Cash. You'll be happy you did. And if you got a special event coming up, make it extra special. At 501-850-0265, tell them, hey, I need a space. I got an event that is going to be off the chain if you make it great. And that's all they do at Cash. If your event's about to be a B, look, they're going to make it an A.
Don't make it a B.
If you already got an A event,
yeah,
they can make it an A+.
Oh.
Cash, best around, man. Go see them.
Genesis of Conway presents Craig O'Neill each week when he joins Roger, Baz, and Justin on Morning Mayhem. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
This is Sports Center.
The Packers dominated the Commanders wire-to-wire on Thursday Night Football, beating them 27-18 after Washington scored a late touchdown. This weekend in the NFL, there are a few notable matchups. We'll start in the noon slate on Sunday, where the Lions will host the Bears after both lost in Week 1. The Giants and the Cowboys will also face off at 12. TV coverage is on Fox. Cowboys radio coverage can be heard on The Buzz. Eagles and Chiefs is the most anticipated matchup of the weekend, as it'll be a rematch of the Super Bowl, where the Eagles dominated the Chiefs. TV coverage will be on Fox. And on Sunday Night Football, the Vikings will host the Atlanta Falcons on NBC. Kickoff for that game will be at 7:20. I'm Christian Weaver with The Buzz Radio Network.
Randy Rainwater is taking Drive Time Sports to Bald Knob for another edition of the Sonic Blast. Bald Knob welcomes the Des Arc Eagles. Drive Time Sports and the Sonic Blast today at Bald Knob High School, presented by Sonic Drive-Ins. Make sure you grab one of those limited edition t-shirts from Design Labs while they last.
We got the big deals at the Big Rock. Got the big deals at the Big Rock.
Hey Arkansas, it's Terry Harrison at the Big Lot, where you'll find the biggest selection, the biggest savings, and now you'll find Big Steve Landers.
That's right, Arkansas. I'm back in the car business at the Big Lot. Don't be confused. The real Steve Landers deals are at Chris Crain Dodge Jeep Ram.
Come see me and Big Steve at the Big Lot. Chris Crain Dodge Jeep Ram, Alco Road in Benton.
The Big Lot Benton.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The 14th Annual Downtown Food Truck Festival is headed to the 30 Crossing Green Space on September 21st. Whether you're a foodie, a music lover, or simply looking for a great time, Wood Rock's biggest street party of the year has something for everyone. With over 100 food trucks and vendors, live music, handmade goods, refreshing drinks, and a vibrant atmosphere, the festival is set to bring our community together again on Sunday, September 21st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 601 President Clinton Avenue.
Welcome to Moe's. Everywhere you look, prices are going up, but not at Moe's Southwest Grill. Here, the best deal in burritos just got better. We lowered the prices on our Moe Monday special. The burritos and bowls you love are now starting at $6.99. Hot and delicious, made your way with high-quality ingredients. We never cut corners. Guess that's why our bowls are round. Come see us this Monday. And here's my daughter, Andy Kate, with a reminder.
Remember, kids eat free on Sundays. Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome back to The Zone. You want to get into the show? Text us on our text line at 501-661-1037 or message us on our live fan feedback.
Whew. Yep.
Heading to Greenbrier today.
What are you doing over there?
Watch a little football.
What else are you going to do?
Go visit my friends at Standing Firm Farms.
What are they? We're going to go see them, I think, pretty soon.
Yeah. Having a great time. Pretty sure.
We're there in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we are there in a couple weeks.
Can't wait.
So I'm excited to talk about that a little bit later. But I'll tell you another thing that I'm really pumped up about is my friends, once again, having a good time.
Okay, you're right. You're right, I'm wrong.
Yeah. Get some high-quality Angus beef. Get some burger patties. Maybe fire up that grill ahead of a little pregame kickoff. Our Greenbrier's welcoming Van Buren into town. You got to have that good quality meat on that grill. Now, beyond the burger patties, you got the sirloins, you got the ribeyes, got the nice little filet mignons. They got it all. All right. The thing about it is they got all the different sizes you can think of. I like the little grill sampler box. That's where I sit. Get a couple patties. You get about 2 pre-packed things of a pound of beef. Then you get the ribeye and the filet to go with that. But then if you want to feed the masses, why don't you get a whole side of beef? You can order that as well at standingfirmfarms.com. It's almost too much to talk about. So you know what they did? They made it easy for you. They got a nice little website. Once you go through there, very easy to click through all the inventory. It lets you know all the prices and everything you get individually cut up, packaged just for you. Now, the thing is, we got to get it to you. Yeah, anything over $400 that you order on their website, free delivery up to 90 miles away. Anything under $400, $20. That's it. But we can't wait to hang out there in person. It'll be on the 18th, 2 weeks from now, having a great time right in the middle of the field. You see what all these cows are about, because they don't feed them that junk, no injections, clean eating food, high-quality Angus beef, standingfirmfarms.com.
Kaboom.
Now it's time to look at the odds on the biggest sporting events of the weekend. It's Better Bets with Oaklawn's Vice President of Racing and Wagering, Zack Gillham. Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Ooh, I don't know why I did that. Sorry. All right, let's bring Zack in. I got a chance to see Zack briefly last night. It was kind of a wild, hectic. Oh, Zack's had enough.
He's over it.
We'll get him back on in a second. At Jamie Johnson last night, they were trying to get everybody settled in. It's all hands on deck.
Yeah.
I mean, Wayne's out there, and Chris Ho, Zack. I mean, I saw a bunch of folks from Oaklawn yesterday, and it was a great time at Jamie Johnson last night.
Yeah.
Just absolutely fantastic show. Like I said, I've seen him 3 times now. The first time I saw him, he was super dry, came out, killed it singing, obviously. His voice is so unique and special. Second time, he got a little more engaged. I think it was both times we were in the River Market. Got a little more engaged, a little more talkative. And then last night, he didn't talk a bunch, but the new production elements that they've brought into the show really, to me, just made it a spectacular show last night. And again, in a venue like Oaklawn's Event Center, you just can't do it any better, man, because it's such a perfect, intimate area. And even if you're in the back, and Zack joins us now on the Jim's Raceback Pizza Hotline. Zack, I went to the back a little bit just to kind of see what it looked like back there. Man, you cannot get a bad seat in that place. Absolutely fantastic setting. Appreciate you guys letting us come last night and hang out. And, man, what a great show. What a fun time.
Yeah, that really was a fun show. I didn't stick around for the full thing. Had to come get some stuff ready for today, but it was really great. And as you said, that event center, there's really not a bad seat in the house. Even up in the grandstand in the back, it's so close. The view's so great. The audio is phenomenal. So I'm glad you had fun, and I think everybody else did too. It was a packed house.
Well, I would see him again 10 times out of 10 for sure. So, and tonight you got another one with Loverboy coming in. Will be quite the turnaround, but hopefully people picked up after themselves. That doesn't seem like the kind of place where you're just like throwing stuff on the floor and leaving it, I wouldn't think. I hope people picked up after themselves last night.
Yeah, people are typically pretty good at cleaning up after themselves, and we have a great crew. They flip it around, and as you said, we go from one sold-out show to another, so it takes a great team to do it, and we have that here at Oaklawn.
Well, speaking of sales, I'm guessing you've had a few people spend some bucks on this Arkansas game. It is very intriguing, as is the movement in the line this week. Opened at nearly double digits, and now we are under a touchdown, Zack?
That is correct, yeah. We opened at 9.5, 9, depending on when you looked, and it's down now under a touchdown. Ole Miss minus 6.5 in this one. Total currently sitting at 62.5.
Player props in this game. Very excited to that. First one we've had for Arkansas players. Any that kind of jump off where you're a little surprised?
You know, I was shocked that Taylon's anytime touchdown score. Now, keep in mind, that is one that he would have to run into the end zone. But the yes on that is minus 103, so pretty close to even money there. I was expecting that to be more like minus 125, something like that. So wouldn't be shocked to see that line get a little heavier on the juice. But you have the anytime touchdown score for him, Mike Washington, or Braylon Russell. And if you really think Taylor or Mike's going to have a big day, you can take them at 2+ or 3+ touchdowns as well. The player passing is on the board for Ole Miss and for Arkansas, but Taylon Green's number currently at 239.5, and that is minus 120 on the over. We have rushing yards available for Washington and Green. Team total for Arkansas is at 27.5. There's some other fun props, like Arkansas to score first is plus 112, and that could be a field goal, a touchdown, or a safety. And then you also have Arkansas team to score the first touchdown. That's plus 125. So a few options there. First scoring play of the game, if you think that's going to be an Arkansas touchdown, plus 188. So 3 different ways to potentially bet that first scoring option.
Arkansas to score first and to win the game is, I mean, again, you're getting what, Zack? It's almost 4-1, right?
Yes, last checked it was about 350. Let me get down to that one.
I like that one, DJ. What do you think? Yeah, 4-1 is pretty good odds. Just saying. Oh, you don't think they're going to win? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Hater.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Jury's out.
I think Arkansas is worth the fly. If you're going to bet Arkansas, to me, I think you take them on the money line.
I agree.
I mean,
looking at the money line right now, you're getting plus 195. I know something, Justin, we've talked about, or you mentioned on game day, you almost think, who can get to 30 or who can get to 40 first has a good chance at winning the game. And you do have that as an option. There's what's called a game first, and it's first to 20 points, to 25 points, to 30 points, or 35 points. And if you kind of lean in with your logic that if you feel like Arkansas can get to 35 points first, they will win, you're getting plus 340 on them getting to 35 first.
Or what if I think neither team will reach 30? That would be a really interesting one because I don't think that's likely.
Yeah, so if you think neither team is going to get to 30, that is an option. You can take the tie on that, and it would be plus 460.
On the rushing yards for a quarterback, if they get sacked, does that go against their rushing yards in college?
Yes.
Is it in the pros too?
No.
Oh, good to know.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely key to understand that difference. That's a great question.
Zach, there were a couple other lines I thought that were kind of interesting. There was one, and I'm trying to think, it's a high-profile game, and I'd have to pull it up here and look, but it got down to 1 point, and I was like, oh, okay, that's an interesting line. What's the Georgia-Tennessee game at currently?
Georgia-Tennessee right now, Georgia -4, and this is on the road at Tennessee. Total in that one at 50.5, and just like all the player props we mentioned for the Arkansas game, same thing available for this game as well.
I comboed a few games. I took Georgia and LSU and South Carolina on the money line. Make the odds pretty good. I mean, if you feel good about those teams getting done. Again, look, I've got some friends that are Tennessee fans. I'd love to see them pull off the win. It's been eight times in a row. It's hard for me to think that they're going to find a way to figure it out this time around. But again, we haven't talked about Georgia. I haven't seen enough from Georgia. I don't really know anything about Georgia other than I know Kirby Smart's still the head coach. And so we'll see what happens there. But I think that's a good one. So NFL-wise, Zach, we had a good game last night, and we've got a full slate of games this weekend. Some pretty impactful ones at that. Some divisional games again in the second week of the season. So, boy, see some teams that could be a couple games down in their division right out of the gate.
Yeah, absolutely. Great slate of NFL. Real quick, just a few other high-profile college games. Notre Dame, Texas A&M. Notre Dame under a touchdown favorite at -6. You have South Florida and Miami. Miami is a 17-point favorite in that matchup. LSU and Florida, that's down to a touchdown now. LSU -7. And then Memphis, since we're playing them next week, they are headed to Troy as a 4-point favorite. So just wanted to highlight some of those games I know people are looking at. And then for the NFL, as you mentioned, some great games. I know we've had a lot of interest in the Giants and the Cowboys. Cowboys are a 5.5-point favorite in that. It is in Dallas. That's a Sunday noon game. And then one that everyone's going to be tuning into Sunday afternoon, the Eagles and the Chiefs. Chiefs already with one loss, so you feel like they need to get a win here. But Eagles a 1.5-point favorite on the road.
And then I think the Monday games, you got 2 games on Monday this week, too. You got, help me out, Zach.
The Bucs and the Texans.
Games?
Yeah, the Bucs and the Texans are your 6 p.m. They're your early game on Monday. And Houston right now a 2.5-point favorite in that matchup. And then your late game that starts at 9 p.m., West Coast game, Chargers at the Raiders. And the Chargers are a 3.5-point favorite in that one.
Yeah, Chargers-Raiders is interesting. And I told DJ, and we talked about it on game day, Pacey, and you'll appreciate this. Geno Smith came in and had the best debut by a Raiders quarterback ever, 370 yards or so passing. He surpassed the great Dan Pastorini for the best Raiders performance as a first-time appearance in the silver and black of all time.
Okay, you guys need to know this. Dan Pastorini's ex-wife died this week.
Okay.
She was known as
Mrs. Pastorini.
No, the Bosom. She was like a topless model, and she was in Playboy, and she was in Russ Meyer movies.
I know Russ Meyer.
That was Dan Pastorini, buddy.
Is that like the Seattle catcher being called the dumper?
Kind of.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
More or less.
Yeah, so, feel you. All right. Baseball, Zach. We are heating up towards the end of the regular season, getting ready for playoff time. What do we have for odds on the Brewers, Dodgers, Yankees? I mean, who else you got in the mix up there?
Yeah, looking up top to win the World Series, Dodgers still your favorite as they have been even since before the season started. They are plus 350. The Phillies now your second choice at plus 600. Brewers are at plus 750. The Yankees at plus 800. The Tigers at plus 900, as are the Blue Jays. Then we get our first double-digit odds. The Astros and Mariners are both 13-1.
All right.
Cubbies are 15-1.
Here.
Justin. I know you're curious. The Cubbies 15-1 there.
Okay, that's a no-brainer. Hogs return to Hot Springs. Somebody just sent me this on our D3 Auto Sales text line. This will be a line you'll be able to get down the road. Hot Springs for the Razorback tip-off scrimmage at Banco ZK Arena, October 12th. Team at 3, taking the floor. Tickets go on sale Monday at 10 a.m. through Ticketmaster and Banco ZK Arena. So if you want to go watch Arkansas practice, we're talking about practice in Hot Springs. This person wants to know, Zach, can you ask him why I have to get a code every time I try to log in? You don't. You just have to know how to get around it.
Yeah, that's the two-factor authentication. It's really just there for your protection. If you don't wish to use the two-factor, you can disable it under your preferences or reach out to our customer service team. They can help you out as well.
As
Personally,
Richard Gere
I highly
once
recommend
said,
you leave it on. You don't even have to leave the app to actually use it. iOS, just wait 3 to 5 seconds, and it'll pop up the code that came in. So it's just really an extra level of protection for you.
I don't want the protection. I'm a wild
You
man.
know? I mean, it's easy if you have an iPhone.
It is easy, but I don't want it. As Richard Gere said in the movie Pretty Woman, I abhor safety. Although I will suggest to anybody listening, if you're going to have relations with a prostitute, you should definitely use all the protection you can get.
End up like a koala.
Just a thought. You do not want to end up like a
Can't
koala
do it.
bear.
No.
But thank God they got that chlamydia thing under control. My
Yeah.
goodness, it's been a long time coming. Zach, on that note, I think we'll let you get out of here so you're not associated with anything else that we do the rest of the day. And I appreciate you and our friends at Oaklawn Sports.
Absolutely. You guys have a great weekend.
All right, OaklawnSports.com, folks. Download the app for your iPhone or your Android. Don't miss out. From the 501 on the D3 Auto Sales text line, Scotty Thurman would be a great addition to the Buzz. He's not coaching this year and is traveling with women's volleyball team as his daughter transferred from North Carolina. His phone number is such and such. Thanks, Jeff. I would love to have Scotty on. He'd be great. I thought Johnny Depp's ex-wife was nicknamed the Dumper. Hilarious. Thanks,
she
Doug.
was.
Better promos for existing customers. Okay. All right. I'll pass it along to Zach. I think it's pretty good right now. DJ, also known as Ed, just say they have all your choice cuts. Yeah, they say they have all your choice cuts.
Okay, that's
for,
what they say.
Standing Firm Farms.
I like kind of talking about them.
What are your favorite cuts?
Mine, I
You
like
get
a filet.
2. What's your second favorite?
Ribeye.
Me too. Then you go in, strip, over a sirloin. There's a no-brainer.
Sirloin.
You're not taking sirloin over strip.
Yeah.
You're crazy talking. You know what I really miss? I need a great T-bone. I love a T-bone. You get a little strip, a little filet. It's beautiful. But I need the filet to be fat.
Big.
I need a big filet.
Big T-bone.
Porterhouse me. Tonight I'm doing fillets.
A.K.A. Ed. Does he know me? It's my middle name, Edward.
I don't know. I'm going to today do fillets. I'm going to sear them on the grill. Then I'm going to bake them.
Ooh. Little oven.
And then I'm going to do a garlic butter crab topping with béarnaise sauce.
So you're Oscar styling it.
Asparagus on the side. Yep. Going crazy.
Oscar style.
You can call me Oscar, but I'm no grouch. Wait, DJ quit the news? You're damn right he did. I mean, yes.
It sounds weird when you say quit. I think I moved on.
You quit.
Is it?
You're a quitter.
No,
You can
I'm
say
not a
resigned.
Quitter?
Yeah, you can say
Resign.
You can say whatever
How about
word
Christian?
you want, but it's quit.
Second question of the day. Is DJ a quitter, yes or no?
I don't like that one.
The other question of the day is what happens with the Arkansas game. It's on Twitter, at Justin Acri 7, at DJ45 Williams, at CWeaver1037. Do they lose and not cover? Do they lose and cover, or do they win it outright? I'm saying
I fulfilled my contractual duties.
Quit. Not sure what Clint was talking about. The speed on offense has been a pleasant surprise in my opinion. The secondary is a different story. They look really slow to me. We're going to find out this week.
I haven't seen anybody that has blown me away speed-wise on offense. Have you? Besides Talon, of course, but we're used to that.
Mike Washington has been very impressive.
Yeah.
Did Tom really say Sam Pittman's strong suit getting the team to turn back after pumping the team up? Have you all not seen the ass whippings over the years? I have seen all of them. What's up with both DJ and Wes quitting? Well,
I didn't quit.
You quit. Let me give you a little heads up. I remember a guy told me years ago, he said, I thought you were a blanking idiot when you quit television to go to the radio. He told me that straight up to my face.
Yeah.
Now, if I told you who told me that, you'd be like, yeah, I can see that. Anyway, he said, but now I get it. And I'm like, thank you. As I said for years, and look, we work hard here as hard as radio people work.
Yeah.
And I said the great thing about radio is you get most of the perks, if not all of the perks, with half of the work. TV is a grind. It is hard. and it is a grind. And listen, tip your cap to the people who do it, and they don't get paid the way you think they do.
No.
I remember going on the road with KTV when we were covering bowl games, and dude, it was like, you're live at 5 a.m. in Vegas for a bowl game, which is 3 a.m. Vegas time. And you're live at 10 o'clock at night, which admittedly is only 8 o'clock Vegas time, but guess what? Your ass is tired by then.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get some cranked out, some sleep. People think, oh, you're partying in Vegas. No, I'm trying to get as much rest as I can because we got to get up the next day and turn all new packages for the morning show. It's a grind, man. It's a hard gig. And it's for people who love it because it ain't – most people ain't getting rich being on TV.
Not here.
No. So
the ones that are there in New York or L.A.
And if you love it, it's great, and you don't care about that. But if you find other ways, and like at some point in your career, and you see it all the time, a lot of people leave the news. Why? Because they can make more money working a lot less hard, and there's a lot less pressure, and the deadlines aren't the same. That's the other thing. I've lived on deadline my entire pro career. Ever since I've been 22 years old, I've lived on a deadline. Show starts at 5, show starts at 6, show starts at 10. Our show starts at 10:06. Every day, doesn't matter if you're ready to go or not, it's on.
You'll hear the
So
music.
you better have something.
Yeah.
You show up with nothing in your hand, you're going to have a pretty crappy show, aren't you?
It's been there before.
And people are like, well, if you're showing up prepared, why is the show crappy half the time? That's a great question. That's a great question. That's fair.
Imagine how worse it would be if you weren't prepared.
Think about it.
Man.
Just think about it. This is a great question for the 501 Pigskin. You're loving. Will KRK hire a better blocking tight end to replace you? That's classic.
That's good stuff.
The only way to leave a job is die, get fired, or quit. Did you die? Did you get fired? Did they fire you?
I mean,
did they fire you?
No.
Quitter. All right. That's it. We're back in a second. Stick around. You're in the zone.
Hey girl, ain't no mystery. At least, as far as I can see, I wanna keep you here.
BKC Home Builders are the premier home builders, providing custom builds and remodels. No matter what size your dream is, BKC will walk you through all the phases, from house plans to landscaping, to make your custom home as beautiful as you imagine. The team at BKC will be with you through the entire process. If you're looking for commercial building or remodeling, BKC has your commercial needs covered as well. BKCHomebuilders.com or find them on Facebook. That's BKC Home Builders in Hot Springs. Summer's here. It won't be long before you're planning a road trip. Get to Point S, Arkansas to get your car ready for it. Off-road tires for your pickup, ATV tires for your side-by-side, tires for your car to get your family around safely, Kumo, Toyo, Falcon, Blackhawk, Fortune, and more. And their Promise Plus road hazard protection to give you peace of mind. Stop by any Point S, Arkansas store, Bartlett Tire in Heber Springs, Tire Town in Benton, R&D Tire in Conway, and Fleet Tire in Pottsville or Russellville. Online at pointstire.com.
Hey, this is Mitch at Red River Ram Dodge Chrysler and Jeep. You know, I saw an ad the other day, and I thought, no wonder people don't trust car dealers. I looked up the discount they were offering that was $20,000 off, only to find out they put a $12,000 to $15,000 lift kit on this truck, marked it up $38,000, and then said they're taking $20,000 off. Make that make sense in somebody's head. Folks, come check us out. RedRiverRam.com. See why we're Arkansas's #1 Ram dealer, or make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too, so that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is chicken and sausage jambalaya for only $7.49 per pound, with corn souffle for $5.99 per pound.
Big savings are rolling now at Gwatney Chevrolet. Take advantage of the $7,500 EV tax credit before September 30th. Drive a 2026 Trax or Trailblazer for just $249 a month. Or save up to $13,000 on new Silverados. Plus, we're paying up to 20% over Kelley Blue Book for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And right now, you can get it all with no payments until 2026. Stop by Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville today. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. With approved credit restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Welcome back in the zone. If you like the sound of our voices, you should see our faces. Check our live stream out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. Now, back to the show.
We're back. It's 11:54. Let me crush a little bit of talk about some friends of mine, and then we're going to hit a little bit of D3 Auto Sales text line. You go ahead and enjoy your lunch. Go ahead. We're good. We don't need you.
What are we talking about?
Well, I'm going to talk about UMS. Ortho now.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
So if you break your jaw trying to get it around that giant burger you're about to put in your mouth, UMS help you out. Walk-in clinic, and if you just point at your mouth and be like, I got an ortho issue. I don't know if they work on jaws, but anyway, if you get hurt trying to get around that Feta Rose burger, bub, I got you covered.
It's going to be good, I heard.
I don't mess around. Ed Davis has been doing a long time. Saw Ed today. He's 83, I think he said. Good peeps. And there's Zack. Look at Zack. He's like making sure everything's just right. Look at him. Look at that watchful eye. Anyway, our friends at UMS going to keep you a watchful eye, too. If you're having an orthopedic issue, sports injury, tweaked your back, hurt your ankle, if you're out here playing golf today and you just swung a little too hard, they're open until 8 tonight. Don't worry. When you're done with the tournament today here, by the way, we're at Rebsamen for the Paul and Mary Lewis Golf Tournament, a memorial tournament to one of the all-time greats here in Parks and Rec. Glad to be a part of it. But you can go over and see our friends at Ortho Now. Again, it's in the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UMS Health. 501-686-TOSH, 501-686-8674. You just roll up in there and say, hey, I got this, that, and the other. And if you need x-rays, they'll x-ray you on site. They'll get you squared away. You get to see a great orthopedist, and they will get you on your way feeling good. So don't wait. If you're in pain, go get it treated and taken care of today at Ortho Now.
I really thought you were going to say this, that, and the third.
No. Dang it. When the QB kneels at the end of the game, that hurts QB rushing yards too.
Ooh.
That'd
be a bad
suck.
beat. 1 yard.
Yeah, you're like 101 and you get down to 100 or 99.
Oh, that'd be the worst. That'd be the worst.
Let me clarify. I didn't say anyone looked off the charts fast, but Blake is faster than I expected, as well as Washington. The Brown brothers can definitely run, and those tight ends look pretty darn fast to me.
Brown brothers. Like
Jalen.
Oh, okay.
Just saying they're both Browns, but they're not brothers,
Oh,
actually.
okay. Yeah, and that tight end, Rohan Jones, he's scooting. I did not expect him to take that to the house. I was like, whoa.
That's the fastest tight end I've seen since,
I would say,
Hunter Henry.
Maybe DJ Williams.
I don't know who would be faster than.
I mean, they might have had 3 fast tight ends last year, but I didn't see him catch any balls, so I have no idea.
Who would have been fast? I mean, Chris Gregg was fast.
Cheyenne O'Grady was pretty fast, wasn't he?
CJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
Chris Gregg,
we have
I think, is the fastest tight end we've had.
No. Yes. What's up, Robert Joe? How are you?
Hey, man.
Bobby Joe, what's up?
Hey, man, listen. You know how tight, man, you are. Listening to your Oaklawn show and not getting my pick of the week is like me going into a massage parlor and not getting a happy ending, man. That's how upset I am. What's going on?
You're not giving it to him, Justin?
It's called standard procedure, bud. They don't do that anymore. I don't know what kind of places.
Oh,
you got to go to
man.
Thailand for stuff like that.
Oh, my God.
I gave you all my picks. I gave you all the games I liked. What do you want from me?
Yeah, I know it, but, man, I love your show, man. You know, I just can't believe
Still
you
good.
quit doing that.
What did you stop doing?
Lock of the week. Haven't had one.
Is there a reason?
Yeah. Number of them. Thanks, Bobby Joe. Appreciate it. All right, it's 11:57. I'm going to grab a burger. We're at Rebsamen Golf Course. I want to get our friends on from here to talk about what's going on with the tournament and also with the golf course in general. We're going to do our Buzz Golf Tournament here next month. Chuck, when's the sign-up happening? Chuck Gatlin, please report to the office. Chuck Gatlin, please report to the office. We are, let me see here, 14th, I believe? Yeah, 14th. So we are 1 month and 2 days away from the Buzz Golf Tournament. It's Tuesday. It's fantastic. Don't forget Monday, we're at the Touchdown Club, too. Hunter Yurchek's in town.
Ooh.
Baz going to call him out.
No, he won't.
Well, he called him out on social media.
He won't do it.
We'll see if he does it in person, see if he's got the guts.
He'll tighten up.
Yeah. Hunter's trying to run a business. We all want to be pie in the sky like, hey, I don't want to do anything that has to do with money, but that's life, dude.
Don't delay. Call Jay. If you have any legal questions, call Jay for free 24/7. 501-951-1333. Jay Martin for all your legal needs. Don't delay. Call Jay.
Hi, this is Ted Upshaw from Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. Let us bring our over 30 years of experience to your next project. We are certified shingle masters, licensed, bonded, and insured. Are you one of the thousands of Arkansans who has received a non-renewal notice from your insurance company due to the age or condition of your roof? We can help. We offer multiple financing options from help with your deductible all the way down for zero down for the entire project. Call today for your free evaluation, 501-621-0500, or visit us at accountablerr.com.
Would you like to win the ultimate hunting ATV? Stop by Honda Russellville right now through October 17th to win a new Honda 4-man 4x4 ATV with winch, tire, and wheel package. Check us out online at HondaRussellville.com or on Facebook.
Fernando Carmona joins Out of Bounds, courtesy of Colonial Life Independent Agents, Charlie Schaaf and Damon Francis. Call 501-413-4005.
More fun and games than an amusement park arcade. 103.7 The Buzz, KABZ, Little Rock.
Authorities arrest a man for the disappearance and deaths of 2 bauxite women. The Saline County Sheriff's Office says Michael Wesser is accused in the deaths of Denise Rhodes and Robin DeSort. The investigation began July 12th following a fire at Denise Rhodes' home. Rhodes and her neighbor, Robert DeSort, were reported missing days later. DeSort's SUV was later found on an ATV trail near Rhodes' home. Detectives discovered Wesser had contacted with Rhodes and DeSort before their disappearance, as well as evidence related to the abandoned SUV. Sunday, investigators found human remains near his house. DNA confirmed those belonged to the 2 women. Wesser faces capital murder, abuse of a corpse, and arson charges. This is KARK's Caroline Derby for the Buzz Radio Network.
Razorback center Caden Kittler will join Morning Mayhem each week this football season to discuss everything that's going on with the Razorbacks and college football. Brought to you by J. Martin Law. If you have any legal question, call Jay for free 24/7 at 501-951-1333. J. Martin for all your legal needs. Don't delay. Call Jay.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center.
No doubt about it, summer is not done. Today, sunny and hot with a high of 93 degrees. Tonight, we'll have a mostly clear sky. When it becomes calm, we'll drop down to 69 for the overnight low. Saturday, it'll be mostly sunny and hot with a high of 94. A few clouds on Sunday, making it a high of 91. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Volkswagen of Little Rock is committed to delivering a car buying experience that's grounded in expertise, integrity, and respect. From the moment you arrive, our team is here to help you find the right fit. Whether that's the versatile Tiguan, the all-electric ID4, or one of our thoroughly inspected pre-owned models, we take pride in providing a low-pressure, informative environment where your questions are answered and your time is valued. Visit Volkswagen of Little Rock today or begin your search anytime at www.vwoflittlerock.com.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Huge savings on Dell AI PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors are here, and they're newly designed to help you do more faster. They can generate code, edit images, multitask without lag, draft emails, summarize documents, create live translations, and even extend your battery life. That's the power of Dell AI with Intel inside. Upgrade today by visiting Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Evo Special Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
September is here, which means it's a busy weekend for all of us during football season. If you're like me, baseball season too. Travel baseball was big back on Sundays in the fall. And the one thing that could keep you from maintaining that busy schedule, joint pain, knee, back, hip, shoulder, whatever it is, don't let that run your schedule. Don't let that rule your life. Hey everybody, I'm Josh Neighbors, and QC Kinetics is here to stop joint pain from calling the shots. So instead of laying on the couch, you're out there with your family, your dog, and you're out there until they get tired, not until you do. QC Kinetics, no drugs, no surgery, no long recovery, just a smarter, more natural way to get your freedom back. And also, that first consultation, absolutely free, so there's no reason to wait anymore. Call QC Kinetics today, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. Call QC Kinetics today. Aero Truck Sales has been in business in North America for 75 years. They are dedicated to helping truck drivers, owner-operators, and fleet managers find the high-quality used semi-trucks that they need to grow their business. Their on-site financing team provides flexible financing options and comprehensive warranty and protection plans. Plus, their attached shop provides convenient and efficient reconditioning. Visit Aero Truck Sales at 12101 Eanes Road, North Little Rock, or view their inventory at arrowtruck.com.
Willie D's Rock and Roll Piano Bar open every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Cold drinks and dueling pianos. Deep Nightclub downstairs hosts karaoke on Tuesdays and DJs spin on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. Feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear. Cause Ryu was ill. Who would have thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse. This dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard them with that stock. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a nihilist porcupine. He's a the type women wanna be with them rappers. Hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime. This is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep
asking him, was it given that birth that doesn't stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best. Dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note, he writes every line, and I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those other fellas he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous without even trying. How
So sorry. Yeah, exactly the opposite. Welcome back here at the Paul and Mary Lewis Golf Tournament at Rebsamen Golf Course. I'm trying to run down our friends here. Back in the day when George Earls was here, George would pop on. I'll tell you, Pixie, I don't know if you were here that day. You weren't doing the show with me yet, but George's daughter came on, and she's a roper. Or a barrel racer or something.
I remember that.
She is straight comedy. She was one of the more entertaining guests I've had I've been doing radio for 22 years.
Okay.
She's one of the most hilarious completely surprised out of the blue. Like, who is this lady? And it was like talking to somebody on Yellowstone. She was hilarious.
Yeah, Michael Landon's daughter who's on there. Yeah.
She was wild.
Kind of looked like her.
Pretty funny stuff.
DJ, have you heard of Michael Landon?
No.
He was on Bonanza, which was a TV show from the 50s to the 70s. And then he was Pa Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie. He was a big American actor.
Isn't that the Old Mill? Am I making that up?
Are you thinking of Gone with the Wind?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, Little House on the Prairie and Bonanza. Two staples.
What?
Nothing.
He also played an
angel. To get on me about Little House on the Prairie? What show?
Justin's pretty good at not giving you grief about stuff that you don't know. If you were with me all the time, I'd be on you.
Hey, I like it because then I get educated. Because then I'll go back and do some research.
First of all, I think it's very charming that he doesn't get mad or it isn't defensive about not knowing things. And the thing is, what he does is he allows me some grace when I say something stupid that's football related, and he's like, I would correct you, but I'm gonna gently tell you here's actually how it is. So we kind of have a
yin-yang thing going. Yeah,
it's like a quid pro quo, right? Like, I don't trash you on all the things you don't know, and you don't make me look stupid for not knowing certain things about football.
It just kills me not to know stuff.
I get it.
Pigskin, there's a lot of you don't know more than you do know, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
I was sitting at a table my rookie year at Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers and a couple other people. And they were just sitting there talking about stuff. Like, how do y'all know about all this different stuff? They read. And weird. Isn't that crazy how that works?
Reading is fundamental, DJ.
I was like, that's why everybody reads.
The mind's a terrible thing.
It was like just a very, they knew everything about everything. And I was like, I want to be like that. So I like that. I just need to be around more people who know more stuff.
This guy says, Bobby Joe, that is a disgusting call. He was talking about going to a massage parlor. And then he said, where are these establishments?
In Lone Oak.
When's the DJ quit poll going up? Christian, let's get on it.
Oh, my God.
Did DJ quit or something else?
Look, my contract was up 4 years ago.
Then this is definitely quitting.
So I think
sounds like
I've been going above and beyond.
Sounds like it's a protest and not getting a new contract to me.
No.
Yeah.
I had an old college roommate at a Christian college. He missed so many chapels, they asked him not to return. I said, well, just tell them that you want to return, and you've declined this invitation.
How often did you have to go to chapel?
Every day.
Wow, that's a lot of chapel.
Yeah. I've got a lot of religion behind me.
I liked chapel.
When I went to Catholic...
Yeah, but it's better if it's not forced.
Right.
Okay.
When I went to Catholic school growing up, it's just like reading. You know why you don't read now? Because they don't make you. When I was in Catholic school, we went to Mass once a week. We didn't go over. If we would have gone every day, I'd have been like, again with the Mass.
Yeah. Up, down, down, up. Okay.
Is that what that's like?
That's great. You get your steps in. It's perfect.
Yeah. Well, that's not like chapel. At CAC, it was actually nice.
Yeah, you sit in a comfortable chair and somebody sings a solo.
Sing a couple songs.
All
the a cappella songs.
You scroll on your phone.
I like the songs that had, you had soprano, bass, tenor. Yeah. Oh, they got me. Love one another.
That's a Church of Christ thing.
Yeah.
We sing that once in a
while.
Those
were good.
I like music in the church to some degree. I told Pigskin back in the day, I said, ma'am, do we need 9 songs in a service? 9 songs. It's an hour service. Do we need 9 songs? He's like, hey, wait for me. I'm not in charge.
Hey, my friend over at another Church of Christ showed me the order of worship. They did 12 songs
Folks,
2 weeks ago.
come on, stop.
I said, Justin was right. 5 or 6 is enough, and we've adopted that at Pinnacle.
Is the little tune thing that they blow into, is that really necessary?
Pitch pipe? If you want the right pitch, it is.
They know, right?
Not all of them.
No. Is that really? That's the key.
I'm sorry, Perfect C. Not all of us have that. Some of us have to grind through.
Oh, Lord. Now, if they blow that thing, then they better be pretty darn good.
You follow me in the bathroom on a Saturday morning, you're here Perfect C every time, buddy. You don't need that stupid thing. All right, let's get to it. Entertainment news? Yes.
Today's entertainment report is brought to you by Bell & Sword Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram, or stop by Bell & Sword's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
I love Dairy Queen. I really do. So when my dad and mom got divorced, back in the good old days when my parents were still trying to buy our love after they shattered our home life, my dad used to live down the street from a Dairy Queen. So we would go down there. Every time I stayed with him, he would take us to a movie, and he would take us to Dairy Queen. Now, the problem is he would take us to a lot of movies that were not appropriate for an 8-year-old. I remember going to see Out of Africa and The Color Purple. And I'm like, I don't think I need to be watching these movies, Dad.
You saw The Color Purple
at like 8 years old.
That's aggressive.
It is. I know. I'm like, what's happening there, Dad? It's like, it's a rape. I don't want to get into it.
Don't do what Danny
like,
Glover's doing,
what are we doing? I'm like, I'm 8. I don't think I need to be here. Anyway, great read, though, Alice Walker. Appreciate you. That's a book, DJ. You should look into it. Anyway, back to Dairy Queen. Got to really around on that one. They are doing Blizzards for 85 cents for 2 different reasons. First of all, Dairy Queen's 85 years old. Second of all, the Blizzard was introduced in 1985.
Okay. Nice.
There's also a great song by Bowling for Soup.
Blizzards are great.
Blizzards are great.
They're unbelievably great.
I mean, I've become more of a Scoops fan myself, but they are pretty darn good. Anyway, they're giving away free ones until September 21st. So I was like, oh, cool. You get a small one if you spend $1, and you have to buy it on the app. I'm like, that's cool, but you can only get one. It's like they're limiting you so much. Let's see, it says there's one like every week or every 2 weeks or something. I don't know what it is.
So I can't.
Oh, here we go. It's once during the 2-week period. I'm like, you should let me get an 85-cent Blizzard like once a day.
So I can't go in there and give them $85 and say I want 100 Blizzards.
Right.
They wouldn't do that.
No. It doesn't work like that.
That seems unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see here. Oh, it's National Video Game Day. And here's an interesting story. Christian, you'll like this. Kids who played video games earn much more money as adults, it says. So I guess there's hope for most of us. Did you play video games at all as a kid?
Hardly none.
Christian, you're not even 30 years old yet. Just hold up. It all comes around. I mean, you think about where we all were at 30. That was 21 years ago for me.
That was
DJ was in the NFL.
Yeah.
Okay, he had a head start making a lot of money.
I'm a board op in Little Rock. He was in the NFL.
Christian, your book is not written yet. You're in the middle of your third chapter.
That's right, Christian. You stay in there and keep swinging, young buck.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, according to a study published last year, kids who play video games earn more money as adults, and the difference is notable but not gigantic, it says. So, when your kid's playing video games, don't get mad at them. Go, hey, you know what? Future
They're training
success.
for their future careers.
100%.
I think it teaches problem solving.
Yes.
Strategical approach.
Sure.
Operating drones for the military.
Yeah. Being very tech savvy.
Hand-eye coordination.
Yes.
Which I got another trick for that, too, that I learned when I was 14. What?
There's a lot of benefits to playing video games, but just like everything else, you can do it too much.
You can, absolutely. Just like my trick for hand-eye coordination. There's a limit to the amount of times you should do that.
Yeah, you got to be easy.
I mean, pump the brakes, fella. I mean, there's a whole world out there to explore. Anyway, here is a little bit from Louis C.K. Speaking of, Louis C.K. on video games.
I like kids. Parents, I'm not crazy about. They have their kids they're like consumers of their kids. Like they want to call customer service. Why does he play video games all day? I don't understand why he plays video. Maybe because you bought him a video game, you idiots. Throw it away. Who told you that was a good idea? A developing mind. just if you think that's really a good idea to have them watch TV, when next time your kid's watching television, just come up behind them when they don't know you're there and just turn it off without any warning. Just go, watch what happens. They go, do you think that's a good sign? Do you think it's a sign that it's healthy for them? That when it's taken away, they go, because you've created such a high bar of stimulus that nothing competes. A beautiful day is to a child now. A gorgeous panoramic day with bears with fish in their teeth. And the kid's like, I want to watch a television! This is nothing!
It's true.
It is true. Last couple things here for entertainment. Jason Aldean Full Throttle Tour coming to North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Arena. By the way, Nate Bargatze thinks Sunday. Huh?
Is it Nate?
Nate Bargatze.
Big dumb eyes.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny.
Jason Aldean does not have big dumb eyes. He does have a great voice. He is playing there. It is January 15th. Tickets on sale 1 week from today at 10 a.m. Ticketmaster.com or the box office. Last thing. 2 things. I got one entertainment, and then I'm going to give this. This is the Westmore entertainment piece. It's a weird stat that I saw today, and I was like, wow, it's interesting. And then I want you to weigh in. It's a Big Ten tidbit.
Okay.
This is from Thailand, where, again, that guy that texted in earlier, you can find some interesting massage parlors there. A zookeeper eaten alive by lions in front of horrified tourists. As soon as I read that, I was like, foreign country. Anyway, they watched as the big cats chewed through his flesh to the bone. The veteran zookeeper, Gian Rankasamy, 59, attacked early Wednesday when he stepped out of his Jeep to clear trash off the floor of the animal's open enclosure in Bangkok, in the capital. Panicked visitors screamed as they helplessly watched the lions pin him down and tear at him with their teeth.
Ooh.
First lion was about 30 feet away, then slowly approached and grabbed him from behind, dragging him to the ground and biting him, so on and so forth. At least he died doing what he loved.
Oh, what a way to go.
What a way to go.
What a way to go.
It was like that guy that, the bear guy. The bear whisperer guy.
Timothy Treadwell.
Yes.
Yeah, Grizzly Man.
Grizzly Man.
Good call.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it was a tough film to watch.
It really was.
What was that about?
Well, he was a
A guy hanging out with the Grizzlies in Alaska.
And then it didn't turn out
lived
well.
with them.
Until it
He
went
studied
well,
them.
until it didn't go well.
He tried to make friends with them, and
Yeah.
then they ate him.
There was a bear that was 30 years old. He was too infirm to catch food in the wild as God intended, so he used that guy as his food.
He's like, I can't catch no elk, but you?
Yep.
You gonna be delicious.
And that's
He
what he
was
did.
out there for a while, though.
I don't get it.
Eventually,
He was.
Eventually, it got to him.
Well,
your luck's going to run out,
Yeah,
Christian.
yeah.
Here's what happened to Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah.
They did well with that tiger until the tiger went tiger, as Chris Rock said.
I
you
think
don't
the
get
tiger's
to
soft.
see the bears tear him
Didn't even
apart
kill him.
in the movie, but you get to watch the director see it, and it is pretty brutal.
Yeah, he was listening to it, and Werner Herzog begged the family,
Yeah,
said, don't ever listen to this tape.
Yeah.
You could hear the bears crunching his bones.
I think we should have seen it. I think we should have had access to it. That like ruined the whole movie for
Well,
me.
my son called me on something that's way too close with this. He sent me a text. I hadn't even heard what happened. He said, don't watch the Charlie Kirk video.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
My idiot friend sent
No,
it.
I
He
didn't.
sent me a video, and he goes, is this AI? And I'm like,
What?
oh, boy.
Oh, man.
No.
Yeah.
Some things you can't unsee,
No,
fellas.
it's tough.
You can't.
Anyway,
God bless him.
Completely different note. Let's bring it back to football.
Yes,
And then we'll go to birthdays.
Okay.
Do you know who King Miller is? First of all, he has an amazing name.
King, I like that.
He's a running back
name.
for USC.
Okay.
He has played in 2 games. They have
Yeah.
played 2 games.
Yeah.
He has 7 carries.
Yeah.
He has 135 yards.
That's pretty good.
He's averaging like 20 yards
Like 20
a carry.
yards a
almost.
pop.
19 yards a carry.
Yeah.
So watch out for King Miller this weekend as they take on Purdue.
What's their record?
2-0.
Yeah, Purdue's terrible.
Well-
although Odom now, they got a real coach.
Yeah, your boy Lincoln Riley
Yeah.
has finally, seemingly, almost, maybe, kind of lived up to that huge contract he got.
Yeah, go recruit some linemen, Lincoln, so they
Yeah.
can get 20 yards a carry.
Well, I think it's safe to say I actually put them in a parlay this weekend, but I dialed it back from like 21.5 to 9.5. That's what I love at Oaklawn. I mean, it's still like, I don't know, minus 250 or something, but it was a minus 1,000 for them to lose at Purdue. So if you goofs go over there and lose in West Lafayette, Indiana this weekend, I'm driving to L.A. to slap you in the face, Lincoln Riley. All right, let's do birthdays, and then we got our zone rewind. Going to be good stuff. Here we go.
Champs and Chumps also.
And Champs and Chumps, thank you.
Birthday trivia in the zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
How about a couple more tickets to go see, maybe a 4-pack if we have them, to UCA and Tarleton State. The Bears hosting the number 3 team in all the land in the FCS this weekend in Conway. It is also a 6 o'clock kick, so if you're a diehard Bear or Hog fan, I get it. If you have to watch that game, I understand. But if you are indifferent to that and you just want to see some really good live football, this is the team that beat Army earlier this year.
Aren't they from San Angelo, Texas?
No.
Stephenville,
Stevensville.
Texas. Stephenville's a beautiful little town. It's nice.
It is just east of Abilene.
Yeah.
You can't see
Can't
it
get there from here.
No, it's roughly in the middle of BFE.
It is.
Yeah. All right. On this day in history, the Supreme Court on this day in 1958 ordered Central High School to integrate. Tip of the cap. Thanks, Supreme Court. It's one of the few things they've gotten right over the years.
It only took the 101st Airborne to enforce it.
Listen, it's not split hairs. Got done. On this day in 1976, the Seattle Seahawks played their first regular season game, competitive but didn't win. Lost to St. Louis 30-24.
Wow.
And on this day in 1981, this new animated cartoon by Hanna-Barbera made its first broadcast in North America. I'm talking, of course, about...
What year?
1981.
Smurfs?
The Simpsons?
Nope. The Smurfs.
Smurfs.
How tall are Smurfs, DJ? How tall are Smurfs, DJ?
I don't know. 3 inches?
Christian, how tall are Smurfs? Exactly.
That's a good question. Oh, isn't it like a fruit thing? I can't
3
remember.
foot.
It's a fruit thing. They're 2 apples high.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Like, we talking Granny Smiths?
They're not disgusting, DJ.
Fuji's,
Smurfs.
DJ. Fuji's.
Fuji, yeah.
Actually,
Give me some
green,
Fuji's.
yeah, Granny Smiths are not.
I like
Red
those.
Delicious are disgusting.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They're like
that's
mush. Mush.
Well, they don't have any flavor. They're terrible.
They don't have any pop.
It's like
Honey
eating watermelon.
Crisp are really good.
Honey Crisp, Fuji, every other
Every other
basically,
apple,
yeah.
but the one they sell the most of.
Right. All right. Here we go. Nick and Charlie. You know what? Give them both tickets if they want them.
All right.
Let's just play for fun. Here we go.
Do it.
This is actually a pretty interesting list today.
Ooh.
Pigskin, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Christian, DJ. Let's do this quick because I want to eat. All right. This guy, his name is Tauheed Epps.
Omar
You
Epps.
may know his
Mike Epps.
No, neither nor.
Ah.
He is a Grammy Award-winning rapper.
T.I.
No.
50
Nelly.
Cent? No.
He had a
Perfect.
guest appearance on Chance the Rapper single No Problem.
2
He
Chainz?
won a Grammy for Best Rap Performance for that. It is 2 Chainz, and he is how old today, Christian?
2
2 Chainz. Horsepower,
Good
horsepower.
boy.
All this polo on, I got horsepower. He is 45.
No, that's 3 Chainz. It's 45.
38.
No.
40.
Did you say 38?
39.
It's 48.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's a comedian that we already talked about once today.
Nate Burgett.
Yep.
Louis
Nate Bargatze,
C.K.
no.
Yeah.
The other one. There you go. Very good.
Yeah.
How old is Louis C.K. today, Piggy?
Louis
You do that on
C.K. is
purpose?
56.
Maybe.
57.
Christian?
He's 61.
He is 58. DJ. This woman was in other shows, but she is only known to most of us as playing Sue Ellen Shepard Ewing on Dallas.
I don't know.
Mary Crosby.
JR's drunken wife.
Sue Ellen. Linda Gray.
Linda Gray. There you go, Pigskin.
Hey, I know a lot about Dallas.
That was your gimme. How old is Linda Gray today?
Linda Gray is.
She was on a show in the 80s.
Yeah.
That'd be 40 years ago.
78.
Not bad. 82.
Christian.
84.
Bingo bango. Big
Oh,
fan.
big fan.
Christian.
This guy is the
Christian
essence of
Shin.
a character actor. He was in Bad Boys, The Matrix, U.S. Marshals. He was in The Fugitive.
Tommy Lee Jones.
He
Joey
was
Pants,
in Running
Joey
Scared.
Pantoliano.
That's exactly right.
Oh.
And he was, of course, on the...
Ralph Cifaretto.
Sopranos.
There you
from
go.
The Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
Likeable.
Oh, he was the worst guy on there.
I
yeah.
loved him. How old was he?
Ralphie is 71.
He's one of those frustrating guys.
Oh.
72.
Christian.
69.
74.
He tormented Tom Cruise in Risky Business.
He did.
Yes.
Yeah, he was mean.
He was Vito the pimp.
Yeah, and he was charged. He was making him pay back for all the stuff that he stole from his house. Yeah.
And he had to get the egg back, but there was a crack in the egg.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes, he remembers this. Good job.
We had him on the show
This woman's an
once.
actress. She's about to come to the big screen as Christy Martin,
Oh, Sydney
the
Sweeney.
boxer. Very good, Christian.
Look at you.
Who's Christy Martin?
The buzz, she was a professional boxer. The early buzz is Oscar-worthy performance.
Really?
Wait.
I'll
Sydney
buy it when I see
Sweeney?
it.
Yes.
Boxing role?
They made her ugly. Not quite as much as they did with
Hilary Swank?
No. As
Charlize Theron?
Charlize Theron in Monster, but yeah. They make her look very average.
I'm still having nightmares about her in that.
Yeah.
Oh.
DJ's like, she still looks average.
Eileen Warnos.
Listen, there are a lot of guys who have considered prostitutes that won't go because of that.
Sydney Sweeney is 29.
Nope. Christian?
Oh, is she younger or older than me? I'll go 28.
Bingo bango.
Dang.
Big fan.
Man.
This guy's a former quarterback who retired early.
Dan Pastorini.
His parody account, or the parody
Andrew
account
Oliver
about
Luck.
him.
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck.
Oliver Luck.
That's good. That's his ditty.
Oh, man. Show my age.
How old's Andrew Luck today?
39.
No.
34.
Christian. No.
2012 draft, he is 35.
6. This guy is a football player that started out at the University of Buffalo. Played
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack, pigskin. We may or may not have talked about him.
The only
before.
guy at Buffalo I know.
There you go. How old is he?
Khalil Mack is 34.
No. DJ?
36.
No. Christian?
He's 35.
No, bingo bango. My God, buried.
Christian.
Also, happy birthday to Yao
Christian,
Ming, whose birthday is today. Christian rolls the victory. Yao Ming is 45 today.
I deeply resent that I get Christian in the neighborhood and then he crushes us.
Well, that's part of the deal.
Well, I know, but I don't like it. Christian.
Quick break.
I owe you one.
Rewind. Champs Chumps. When we return, stick around. You're in the zone. We're live at the Paul and Mary Lewis Golf Tournament again, celebrating this fine family. And I got a chance to meet Mary Lewis a bit ago. I don't think I'd ever met her before. What a sweet lady. Paul, of course, longtime Parks and Rec employee, 1957 to 1990. And Arkansas Golf Hall of Famer, 1977, has taught countless people how to play this frustrating, horrific sport. And R.I.P.
Before we go to break, do you need injury or an accident lawyer right here in Little Rock? I got you covered. I got Alan LeVar at LeVar Law. He's taking care of everybody. Any accident that you find yourself in, motorcycle, construction accidents, you got amusement parks, car, dog bites, anything, they can take care of you. Slip and fall, doesn't matter. Just all you have to do is reach out to my guy Alan LeVar at LeVar Law. You can find that at LeVarLaw.com. They got many locations all across the state. You can hit them up in Arkadelphia. You got Little Rock, Conway, Bentonville, Fayetteville, Jonesboro, all over the place. If you want to reach out to them right here in the capital city, all you have to do is go to 204 Executive Court, Suite 208. That number is 501-588-0082. Once again, when it comes to finding somebody that you need in your corner at a very unfortunate time, you need somebody that's going to go to bat for you. What about 20 years of experience and over $59 million in settlements? That's called going to bat for you, putting some money in your pocket and making your life a little bit easier. My guy, Alan LeVar, is just one call away. You can find more information at LeVarLaw.com.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on The Zone by Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville.
This is Sports Center.
This weekend in college football, Arkansas State will host 14th-ranked Iowa State in Jonesboro with kickoff set for 3 o'clock. TV coverage will be on ESPN2. Radio coverage can be heard on 106.7 Buzz 2. Central Arkansas is hosting Tarleton State in Conway. Tarleton is the only team in FCS to be unbeaten as they're 3-0. Kickoff is set for 6. It can be streamed on ESPN+. Radio coverage will start at 5 o'clock on the Point 94.1. And Arkansas football will open up SEC play on the road tomorrow at 17th-ranked Ole Miss. Kickoff will be at 6. Radio coverage will start at 2 o'clock on the Buzz with the Hog Wild Game Day Show, thanks to Mud Connections. Stay tuned after the game for the First Security 5th Quarter Post-Game Show. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
You've heard the phrase, all hat, no cattle. Well, Whataburger's new Bacon Wrangler Double is anything but. It's got beef that's never from the freezer, always hot off the grill. Monterey Jack and American cheese, bacon, crispy onions, chipotle aioli, and pickles. You might even say it's all cattle and a hat. A 5-inch bun hat, cowboy. Introducing the new Whataburger Bacon Wrangler Double for a limited time. What a burger.
Looking for burgers, barbecue, beer, bourbon, ball games, and brunch? Look no further than Ouachita Bar and Grill, 915 Central Avenue in beautiful downtown Hot Springs. Ouachita Bar and Grill, family and pet friendly, with indoor and outdoor seating available. Bingo Bango Brunch, served on Sundays from 11 till 3, with live music Thursday through Saturday. Take a look on Facebook to see what events they've got going on this week, and join the fun at Ouachita Bar and Grill, Central Avenue, downtown Hot Springs.
Never heard of Fowl and Flame? Think of it as your own personal concert with Adam Hambrick and Easton Corbin. With top chefs cooking over an open flame, sitting by the fire with hand-rolled Cuban cigars, Rocktown Distillery bourbon tasting. Fowl and Flame is a celebration of the Arkansas Delta and its people. Whether you're a duck hunter, a foodie, or an Easton Corbin fan. November 22nd in Des Arc. Tickets at fowlandflame.com.
Hey, it's David Basil from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Basil sent you.
Big savings are rolling now at Gwatney Chevrolet. Take advantage of the $7,500 EV tax credit before September 30th. Drive a 2026 Trax or Trailblazer for just $249 a month. Or save up to $13,000 on new Silverados. Plus, we're paying up to 20% over Kelley Blue Book for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And right now, you can get it all with no payments until 2026. Stop by Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville today. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. With approved credit restrictions apply, see dealer for details.
Welcome back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio.
I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time.
All right, we're going to try to run out to Gwatney here real quick and check in with James. And if we can't find him, that's okay. I'll talk about Gwatney in a bit, or we'll try to run him down again. We got Champs and Chumps and the Rewind. We are back here at Rebsamen Golf Course, which, again, if you've not been down here lately and you're a golfer, amazing. Hey, do you think that now that you're not doing TV anymore,
maybe
we could play golf?
Yeah,
twice a year.
I could do 2 times a year.
Wow,
I could do that for you.
That'd be great. It's good bonding time,
especially coming up when that weather drops a little bit.
Or we could play pickleball.
When's the best time to golf? Fall or spring?
I like fall. Fall golf's my favorite.
Yeah.
Spring's nice too, though. Less likely for rain, though, I would think, this time of year. It's one of the only things that I'm better than you at. Maybe the only thing. He's better than me at chess. He's better than me at
how about bowling?
What else? Oh, pickleball, which I thought I was going to be as good as him, but I'm not. So, yeah, golf's my only thing. So don't get good at golf, please.
You can bowl, can't you?
Yeah.
No, I'm terrible at bowling.
I thought you were good
No, I carried a 138 average when I was in a league.
Chris, you know that document when, or that documentary with Jordan when he says, I took that personal?
Right.
Now I got to lock in.
Get better at golf.
You're never going to be better than me at golf. That's ridiculous.
Now I got to stay waking up at 2:45 in the morning, but just to work on my swing.
I just want to say I'm here for this because him in gambling matches is one of the most enjoyable things I've ever watched. Oh,
okay.
He played with Bradley. He played with Givens. He always had some money on the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
He's a scrapper. That's
Look what you did to me.
Yeah.
Now it's on.
Yeah, there's no chance in hell. What's up, James?
How we doing?
Well, speaking of guys I need to play golf with soon, that's how we're doing. We need to all get out. Now that DJ's done with TV, he's promised me at least a couple rounds a year, so we need to get him out and about.
Yeah, I need to get him out there.
Mostly people need to go to Gwatney, though, so you can play golf, I guess, afterwards, but go see our friends over in Jacksonville. So, James, we got a whole new slate of deals yesterday.
Yes, yeah, you're always trying to improve, Justin. You got to look and see what you're doing and say, hey, is there any way we can help out? Is there any way we can make even better deals for our customers? And so that's kind of what we did, and we dug in there and kind of checked things out and thought, you know what, we're just going to just roll out the red carpet for everybody this month. And, the thing that people really love that we can't get away from is putting your payments out a long time. Give you some time if we have to start making payments. So we've actually pushed them all the way out to 2026 now. So you can wait till next year to start making payments now. You don't even have to even start it this year, get past Christmas and everything. And people love that. They love to be able to buy a car and not worry about that payment for a while. Just enjoy it before that payment book comes into you. So we rolled that out a little bit further, up to $13,000 off Silverado, Justin. We've got our Tracks and Trailblazers starting at $249 a month. And we're also going to continue to give you up to 20% over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. So we want to make sure you know that we're out there to give you the best deal possible, not only on the vehicle, but also on the one you're trading in.
Also, James, when I pulled up here at Rebsamen today, they had some spots to plug up your electric vehicle. And you guys have a great deal going on EVs right now as far as tax credits.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's you got a $7,500 tax credit or $7,500 discount, depending on the vehicle and how it's applied. So that ends September 30th. You know, the government's announced that they're rolling back that particular tax credit. Now, I expect and hope that GM's still going to support our EV sales. I think they will, but this $7,500 tax credit is big. So if you're out there looking for one, you haven't actually made the decision to get it. And I'll tell you, I was a little skeptical. I got one for my wife, and she never drives her other vehicle now. She only drives the EV. She says she hates going to the gas station. That's the only thing she's driving from now on. So I got to go out there and start it once in a while, make sure the battery doesn't die on the other one. So.
Well, got to do what you got to do. Keep Mama happy. GuatneyChevrolet.com.
Right.
That'll keep Dad happy, Mom happy, and all the kids happy too. So if you need a new vehicle, you know the place. And again, like James said, push up those payments to 26. Let's go. Catch up on them bills. That's the way to do it. Have a great, safe, sunny weekend, my friend, and we'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, guys.
All right. That's our buddy James Miller over at Gwatney Chevrolet. Go see him. All right, let's do Champs and Chumps here, Christian.
Champs and Chumps is brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders. With indoor and outdoor seating, Washita Bar and Grill provides a family-friendly environment with mouth-watering food. BKC Home Builders is the premier home builder in Hot Springs, providing custom home build and remodels, both big and small. For more info, go to bkchomebuilders.com.
Well, I was going to make my chump this week the collection of morons around the United States who made social media posts celebrating a certain murder this week. And some of them lost their jobs because their bosses realized that these people were too stupid to work for them or to walk the earth. But if you're celebrating someone's murder, you're probably not a very bright individual, and you really need to get some Jesus in your life. You got some problems, my friends. But we're going to keep it light. So I'm going to make Brian Callahan my chump of the week. He is an NFL head coach for the Titans. We still counting the Titans as an NFL team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He decided not to challenge a play the other day that took away a 23-yard reception by a rookie receiver because he said he didn't get any feet down. And they said, well, his elbow hit down. I said, no, you still have to get 2 feet down, and was sort of condescending to the reporter. And then the next day he had to come in and go, my interpretation of the rule was wrong. It's like, and look, there are rules that I probably don't understand deeply in college football that I cover and do games with, or the NFL. But I'm like, if you're an NFL head coach, you better know the rule book inside and out, right? That should be job one, or one of them.
Especially that.
Yeah. So anyway, he says an elbow doesn't equal 2 feet. So his foot would have had to come down as well. Actually, it does. Didn't you have a play where you got down by an elbow and
back of the wrist?
Back of the wrist.
Sugar Bowl would have been a touchdown, wouldn't it?
Yeah. What about that one you dropped? Forget it. My champs this week, co-champs. One, Kyle Schwarber for hitting his 50th. And my co-champ is Mike Trout, who broke a 28-game homerless streak. That's his career-long streak drought. And he got 399. So he's one away from the 400 milestone. So congrats to Mike Trout. He is certainly an all-time great, but a rough drought for him. A Trout drought, if you will.
I see what you did.
Thank you.
Chump, I'll piggyback off what you said about that awful act that happened earlier. 22-year-old Tyler Robinson is the alleged shooter in that accident. He was turned in from his father, who he confessed to his dad, who was a former sheriff, about what happened. So definitely big chump of the week. 22-year-old student at Utah, I believe. Champ, goes to Green Bay Packers, starting off right. Go, Pack, go. Very pumped up to see what they can get rocking and rolling and see if they can get back to the glory days of Green Bay and Lambeau Field. In another chump, too, my producers at KARK, man, they did a really good job. Got me in my feels this morning.
Yeah.
Showing a lot of love after 10 years. And the people who got me into this game, Aaron Nolan.
Yep.
Austin Kellerman, Mike Vaughn,
yeah,
Lisa Kelsey.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. It's been a fun ride.
Boy, for you guys to embrace a quitter like that, remarkable. Kristen, what do you got?
Champ, I'm going to give one to Aaron Judge. He tied Joe DiMaggio last night for 4th most home runs as a Yankee. The only players
381, right?
361.
Yeah, Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle for the Yankees.
Lou Gehrig, Mantle, and Babe Ruth are the hitters ahead of him.
There you go.
This week he passed Yogi Berra, and now he's tied with Joe DiMaggio. Chump, I'm going to give
Yogi
one
Berra.
to injuries. Austin Eckler, and Dietrich Wise both went down last night, and they are both out for the year.
I saw that.
Two Thursday night NFL games, 3 season-ending injuries. Woo!
Well, I don't think it's that.
That's not good.
But it is coincidental. Yogi Berra, I'm sure, would say something like, it's okay being 5th. Who am I to judge? Something like that.
He said about a restaurant, he said, they said, that's a great restaurant, Yogi. He goes, yeah, but it's so crowded, nobody goes there anymore. So, he had a lot of those.
He had a lot of Yogiisms, for
Yogi
sure.
could play, man.
All right. That's going to do it. Let's take a break. We'll come back and hit the rewind. A little bit from Sam Pittman in there. Got a little bit from D-Mac, who joined us earlier this week, who told us, because of DJ's spurring it on, you may not know this, Pigskin. Great story. 321-yard day, school record-setting rushing day against South Carolina. He got knocked out in the first quarter, knocked out cold. But because he's D-Mac, he just shook it off, smelling salts, and then runs for 300 more yards. Yeah, freak-asaurus. Oh, the rarest of all.
Can't do that.
The dinosaurs. No.
You're out a whole
First of all,
month.
you literally couldn't do it. Secondly, they wouldn't allow you to do it if you wanted to. But he's one of the only guys in history that could pull that off. Remarkable.
All right, before we head out, one more message for my friends over there at Jones & Son, 11121 Rodney Parham Road. That may sound familiar because I've been saying it, and it's been the same location for over 30 years. The only way you can do that is making sure you take care of your people. All right, their customers love it. They love the customer service over there at Jones & Son. The cool thing about it is they cater to their customer and their client. Any specific thing you have in your mind that you want to draw up, design up, and make sure it fits perfectly on a ring finger, the design team over there at Jones & Son can take care of you. They also have their couture collection, only to be found at Jones & Son. So if you want something that is very nice that everyone ain't walking around with, and it's very hard to find, the couture collection is for you. It's all available on their website, jonesandson.com, along with their selection of diamonds. I'm telling you, quality, high quality of a diamond at a fraction of the price. Why is that? They're a direct diamond importer. That means they set their own prices according to what is best for their customers. They're not worried about competition. Great financing options. They have it all. 11121 Rodney Parham Road. Go visit my friends at Jones & Son and ask for Jacob the jeweler.
Say what you do. Think about it when you know the things that come along with you. Make me.
Oaklawn is your hot springs escape. Enjoy plush comfort, upscale dining, and Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa at our luxury hotel. And with easy access to Hot Springs National Park and sparkling lakes, Oaklawn is your home base for everything the region has to offer. Come stay, play, and get away at Oaklawn, a Forbes Travel Guide recommended hotel. Make your reservation at oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
College football is all about finding that next generation of stars, fresh talent, big plays, new energy every season. That's the same approach behind Flight by Yuengling. It's brewed by the oldest brewery in America, but built for today. Just 2.6 carbs and 95 calories with the real beer flavor that keeps up from kickoff to the postgame recap. So whether you're tailgating or celebrating a big win, make Flight your go-to. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
I was hit by a big rig on I-30, and their insurance is giving me the runaround.
Don't delay. Call Jay. If you have any legal questions, call Jay for free 24/7, 501-951-1333. Jay Martin, for all your legal needs. Don't delay. Call Jay.
Hi, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood. We've just received several truckloads of new inventory. Lots of new vehicles to choose from with deep discounts. Like $14,000 off the all-new 25 Ram plus 3.9% financing. New Ram diesels up to $10,000 off. We're also going to take $8,000 off Grand Cherokees. These are just a few examples. Come see us, tell us what you're looking for, and let us give you a deal of a lifetime. Folks, I'm serious. We're making deals every day like it's the last day of the month. No reasonable offer will be refused. And don't worry about your credit. Go to FletcherCredit.com and get pre-approved in minutes. Folks, we still need trade-ins for our pre-owned lot. We're paying up to $2,000 over Kelly Blue Book for trades. Nobody pays more than Fletcher. At Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. Shop us before you buy anywhere else. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Fried green tomato salad is back and better than ever at Eat My Catfish. It'll only be here for a limited time, so stop by or order online from any of our 7 Eat My Catfish locations to try this delicious fan favorite today. Eat fresh, eat local, Eat My Catfish.
Hey, it's Randy Rainwater from Drive Time Sports. Friday, get ready for another Sonic Blast. Bald Knob versus Des Arc. What a show! Rick Schaefer and I are bringing in Kevin Bohannon and Barry Grooms from Hooten's Arkansas football. Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen. Trey Biddy from hogsports.com. Thanks to Chris Crain Hyundai and Genesis of Conway. See you Friday on 103.7 The Buzz.
You're listening to The Zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams. You like what you hear? Well, check out our video stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch.
Randy, to quote former TV star, modern-day quitter DJ Williams, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Doing too much in your tease there. It's a little bit much.
Do too much. What'd I do?
Randy, did you hear Randy's tease there for Drive Time Sports?
It's doing too much.
Doing too much.
You got to tighten up.
Yeah, calm down. Take a chopo.
Easy.
Rewind time. Let's get to it here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's your favorite.
Let's go.
Now it's time to look back. It's the best interview and show moments of the week. It's The Zone Rewind.
Available for sponsorship. Sales at signalmedia.com. All right. D-Mac, Little Rock Touchdown Club. I can't wait for Monday. Are we going to get explosive interaction between David Basil and Hunter Yurchek?
He ain't going to do it.
I hope Hunter goes at him and is like, why are you coming at me on social media? Hope he calls him out.
What did he say?
He was after him because of the trainer thing and some of the cuts, and it's like,
what did he do?
I'm sure that Hunter Yurchek probably thought long and hard about having to make that move. I bet he was not real happy about having to cut trainer either.
You think he saw the tweet?
Yes.
Yurchek?
1,000.
Okay.
You'd have to be under a rock not to have seen it. There were a number of them. And then people retweeted it. And people were on him. Look, we all love Kevin. I adore Kevin Trainer. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. He's always been great to me. He's awesome.
Anything for him.
And I'm sure that was probably not a move that they took lightly and just willy-nilly said, we'll just cut him. I don't know how they got to that point, but I'm glad that he's found a new home. Seems to be loving it, working with the chancellor.
He's been great.
Yeah. Anyway, I digress. I'm looking forward to Monday. I hope there's some fireworks. Get him, David! I think he needs to say exactly what he tweeted, and let's see what your chick says.
He ain't gonna do it.
It sucks because
let me get up there and ask.
We used to love sports for sports. It used to be so pure and wonderful, and now it's all about dollars and cents, and it sucks. That part of it sucks. We still love the games. Anyway, Darren McFadden was real good. He was the runner-up for the Heisman twice. Might have won it if a few more people weren't stupid like Steve Spurrier. But he didn't seem too bitter about it.
That one right there, man, I don't know what was up with Coach Spurrier on that one there, man. I tell people, I guess he had a bad taste for me. In my 3 years, I rushed for close to 1,000 yards against
South Carolina. Oh, my God.
Probably 600 or 700 yards because my freshman year, I had like 180, 170, then sophomore year, like 220, then 300, junior year, so I ran some numbers on him.
Yeah, you did, and you ran some numbers on a lot of people. We were mad that you came up short in the Heisman voting, and at this point now the Heisman is maybe not what it seems like it was back. We'll call it back in the day when you were playing. Does it bother you at all?
It's for me. It's one of those. It just, I just look at it. It is what it is in that situation. I can't change it. I feel like I did everything that I could do to possibly win that. I can't lie. I honestly expected to win the Heisman my junior year. After going down and beating the LSU #1 in the country, rushed for 321 yards, and basically doing everything in the SEC. Yeah. And I expected to win the Heisman that year, and when my name wasn't called, I was surprised. But like I said, I feel like it's something I don't look back on. I wish I could have a Heisman in my trophy case, but at the end of the day, it don't make who I am. And so it just, I look at it as it is what it is.
He's winning at life. Sam Pittman did not win against Ole Miss last year, and while some of the guys on his team, like half of them, didn't play in this game last season, the other half and Sam have a little extra motivation this week.
I think there's always, so you prepare your team. If your team, we have a good enough team, if we play well, we can play with anybody on our schedule. And I may be the only guy that believes that, but I believe it with all, well, no, I'm not. I got 115 that believe that as well. But Trey, there's got to be, each game has different motivational factors behind it. They all do. Last week was for the state. It was a state championship to some aspect of a state championship game. So you find different things that have extra motivation. We should have enough to motivate ourselves, but something. And so certainly the way we got beat last year in that game, it has to have some motivation. The problem with that is a bunch of our kids that are playing on our team weren't here for it. Now, it should motivate the guys that were embarrassed because it was an embarrassing night. Certainly there are things there that we'll talk about after. We certainly need a great week of practice to prepare ourselves, but that may be part of the motivation.
Yeah, I imagine it is. Also, his thoughts on playing at War Memorial Stadium for maybe the last time, then again, maybe not.
The atmosphere in Little Rock was electric. It was a lot of fun. And I know that there's been things written about this, and here's my stance. Whatever the governor and the athletic directors from both schools and all that, I'm all for it. What I want that to be very, very clear. I'm all for it. There's pros and cons over here and over here and over here, but if it makes the University of Arkansas and our fans happy, whatever that may be, as a head coach at Arkansas, I'm all for it.
It's fun. I will say this: I saw a clip on social media, and it was Bo and Chuck had Sarah Sanders on the day after the governor on after she was on the day after she was on with Baz and Roger and those guys. And Chuck is basically, or not Chuck, Bo in basically disbelief was like, how can you explain this to me in a way where it's good for Arkansas, for the university, for the team, a team that's trying to be great? And she goes into immediately, well, for the fans in this part of the state, and da-da-da.
Not what he asked.
Not at all. And I'm like, again, no shade, just a point. I'm like, you didn't answer what was asked. So make it make sense, and then we'll go from that. And I would love for it to make sense. But, again, it's all financial. It's all financial.
It is.
And also she was talking about playing Thanksgiving. I don't think they're playing that game Thanksgiving. There's going to be a conference game slated there. Anyway.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. This just reminds me of a time her mom was like, we had that parade for Jermaine Taylor after he won the title, and her mom's like, yeah, maybe someday you can win the heavyweight title. I'm like, I don't think that's going to happen. Last thing here, Caleb Wooden, my guy, joined us. Was not on Arkansas during that Ole Miss game last year, but he is now.
Honestly, we leave the past in the past. Like you said, I wasn't here last year, but I know how it feels to be embarrassed. So, we're gonna take it a day at a time, and we're gonna make sure that we handle our business each day throughout the week. So when we go out there Saturday, we're ready to play.
Let's go. The past is the past, DJ. The future,
he's so brushed up,
is upon us. I love him. He's like talking to a grown man, an old dude, old head. I feel like he's way more mature than we are. I bet he reads more than we do, too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wes and Joe are out on the road today, kicking it at Twin Peaks. And I know they're ready for the weekend.
Wow,
what's up, fellas?
May have to turn that down a little bit. Hey. Test. Good. We'll try it out on you guys and your show. How about that?
Jeez. What is this, the morning show, or is this out of bounds?
Everything's better now.
Yeah, you're good. What's up?
You like that? You like that?
Yeah. I like that. Thank you very much. What are y'all doing today?
Well, coming up at Twin Peaks, we're going to have Lee Sterling from ParamountSports.com get his picks. He had a 3-2 weekend for us last weekend. See if he can improve on that. Maybe go 4-1 or 5-0. Steve Sullivan's going to call in at 2:10. We got Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen. Joe and I are going to make our official picks for the weekend, and we're going to talk with some of the fine folks out here at Twin Peaks.
All right. Lock it in. Get ready for the weekend. Thanks for tuning in Monday from the Touchdown Club with Hunter Urachek. Have a great, safe weekend, everybody. Coverage on the Hogs this weekend, A-State and Iowa State over on Buzz 2 and Central Arkansas on the Point 94.1 if you want to get it. So you got football all weekend long. Enjoy it. Stay safe. Talk to you Monday from the Doubletree. Adios, amigos.
Adios.
You're my favorite Twitter. Nice letting you know that.
Prostate cancer is the most common